Hello, my name is Saltbot. I am Kismet's co-host for this evening. Welcome to Kismet's stream and thank you for dropping by once again. Tonight it's time to get back to PC gaming with the Kismet Overburdened with Love PC. Thanks to all of you, we can take this stream to another level. Let me open up the vault door and let's go inside. Kismet is waiting for us.
Take two, everybody. Take two. We're just pretending that whole first part didn't happen. Welcome, everybody. I did a Windows update earlier, and everything looked fine. I tested it earlier. It was fine. Then I fired everything up down the tubes. Now, I'm going to double check it just to be sure over here. Let's see. Yep, you can hear me now. Thank you so much for hanging out. Thanks for letting me know when I have some technical problems. It's all part of my charm. It's all part of the stream. If you're a streamer, you're just going to have to roll with it, bro. You're going to have to roll with the ups and downs. Such is the way it goes. What it did is it basically reset all of my inputs to default in OBS. I've seen it do that before. Whenever I do a Windows update, it just like decides to change all my inputs around for no reason. For no reason whatsoever. So I saw, I know what that is. I know what that is, because if all of my inputs don't show, then I know it's not just my mic is muted or something like that. I know that all my inputs have been reset. But they're looking better now. So thanks for hanging out in the stream, everybody. We have hit that 100 sub goal last night, as well as if you're hanging out in the stream and you're one of the top tier subscribers, basically you want to go in there and try out your brand new emote, my favorite emote. It is so incredibly awesome. Go check it out over there. Now, I'm going to go put it in there in case you guys have not seen it yet. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's get that Kismet full love train going in the chat. There it is right there. There he goes. Boop. He went down, hid behind there. There he goes over there. That's it. My little overburdened with love dragon there. The full Kismet love train going on there. Now, of course, there's going to be some goodies coming along with that as well. I got a whole bunch of stuff coming up very, very soon for you all. Just waiting for him to hit. Kismet says Darkness Alone. What's up? What's up? So it's time for some Fallout 4. We're going to be doing some Fallout 4 tonight, as well as some 7 Days to Die later. But we're just going to get started with some Fallout 4. First, we're going to run around, get into some trouble. And I'm overburdened with love, and I don't care who knows it. I'm going to run around and have a great time. We're going to be working a bit on some settlements and then a bit on some questing, kind of back and forth, as we sometimes do. We are going to, of course, start at Spectacle Island. We were doing some various quests and whatnot to get McCready all the way up and other companions all the way up as well. So we're going to get that done. We're going to get that done. There it is, right over there. There it is. My little overburdened with love dragon there. He's hanging on to that bag, and he's so happy. He's so happy about it. He's got a little tiny smile. It's so awesome. If you'd like to see what he looks like at large size, you can check that out on our Discord. You can see it there in the lurker chat, which is pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. So thanks, everybody, again for hanging out. Let's say hello to all the awesome peeps in the chat today. Of course, we got Pimp of the Dead backing me up. We got Mr. Stab saying hello. We got Aquatic Pimp. Says, we got your back. Dothraki hanging out as well. Kismet, my love. What's up, Dothraki? Thanks for hanging out. Cage Wanderer says, I'm actually here for the start of Kismet's stream. I know, isn't that crazy? And you got to see it all blow up. It all go horribly south because thank you to Microsoft for the hosaroonie. For the hosaroonie at the top of the stream. But such is the way. Such is the way. You just got to deal with those problems. You got to problem solve. I'm one of the best problem solvers out there. That's what I do. How was my day, says Pika. My day is awesome. I was working on some truly amazing stuff today. Something that kind of at the level I used to do for you guys, for Twitch and for the community, for my community. I'm doing a special video for you guys. I was hoping to get it done today, but man, is it involved. It is at a very, very high level. It does require a lot of work. I worked on it for 8 hours today. I worked on it for 6 hours the day before that. So I'm currently about 14 hours in, and probably another 6 to 8 hours tomorrow. And then I should have it done and then uploaded up to YouTube and also up here to Twitch so you guys can check it out. So be watching for that on my Twitter and whatnot as well. Kismet, are you making me tonight? I'm the first redeemed caps on Monday. That's right. We're making a whole bunch of robots tonight. You know it. You know it, Mr. Stabs. Nice to see you, Kez. Thank you. Teague, thanks for hanging out. Starwind says, Kismet, hello. Mr. Destructoid going on there. Hello to you. Those spinning circles drive me crazy. I'm sorry. They drive me crazy. Don't they drive you guys crazy? Those little spinning circles. It doesn't show up here in my thing, but those spinning circles just, they activate my trigger response. Like, oh gosh, it's loading, right? Oh gosh, it's loading. Now, I typically don't talk about political stuff here in the stream, but I think it's worth taking a moment. And please don't get into a big giant debate in my chat or my mods will ban you big time. But there is a problem with net neutrality right now. Basically, if you didn't like the DCs and the slow connections and the constant issues with your ISP, it's going to get a whole lot worse. A whole lot worse when they have the basically the power to turn your connection off, slow your connection down, or do all of that stuff. So I'm going to take a very rare moment to shout out the move by Twitch and a whole bunch of other people out there to stop that from happening. I'm just going to mention it. You guys can do what you want, but again, don't talk about it in my chat. If you want to debate that stuff, there's plenty of places to do that. You go to Discord, you can do it in other places as well. But my chat is very political free, so I just want to mention that at the top of the stream. I'm not going to give you my opinion on it. I'm just going to tell you. I'm just going to tell you about it and roll from there. So there we go. It's party time, says Raz. Yes. I'm hoping the refund comes so I can get the sub right away. There you go, Aquatic Pimp. There you go. I sent it in, bro. I sent it in. I don't know. It takes them forever. It takes them forever. But I'll double check it again tomorrow, see if it goes through. I'll see if it goes through, Aquatic. I'll make myself another note, which I have a note in my other thing, but I'll make a note right here at the top of my list as well. Boom. Bam. Yeah, they can't. It's not like PayPal or something like that. You can see it thing. You got to contact them and let them know and the reasons why and all of that stuff. It's a whole rigmarole, but we'll get it done. It'll get her done. What are you making tonight? I'm making some robots. I'm making some robots tonight. Going to be working on the settlement here at Sanctuary, or not Sanctuary, at Spectacle Island, and then possibly other locations as well. We'll see. We'll see. And again, Kismet, I was playing a lot of Animal Crossing New Leaf on 3DS. Cool. Believe it or not, watching your stream does make my day better. Thanks for being upbeat and positive. Oh, thank you, Tig. Thank you so much for those kind words. I do collect those like little bits of love. I take those things and I try to take your kind words and then take them and amplify them through the Kismet army and try to reflect them right back out to you guys. The Kismet love running there. Right back out to you guys to lift you up in your day. Maybe you had a rough day. Maybe you had to go to work. Everybody's a jerk. The dogs are chasing you. You know, whatever it was today that made you had a tough day. Well, this is a nice, safe place to come in, hang out, have a good time. We're going to get into all sorts of trouble today. We're going to get into all sorts of trouble, have lots and lots of fun. The only emotes are the working emotes. Yeah, it's not that they're not working. It's that they are purposely changed for that little movement that they're trying to do. Nothing wrong with that. That is their prerogative. Bam! Let's get over here to some Fallout 4. Now, look at that right down there. There's my buddy Dog Meat hanging out down there as well. Sub 101 out of 100 goal. I am so excited. So excited about that. And we're going to go ahead and push forward. We're going to try to get that partnership. Now, I wrote something today, and I thought it was pretty awesome on Twitter. There's a great quote by Jack Sparrow in Pirates of the Caribbean, and it is "Bring me the horizon," right? Which is his freedom, right? The freedom of having a ship and do what he want to do. For me, bring me the partnership. That's what I'm looking for. That's what I have on the horizon. That's what I'm looking toward next. I'm going to try to get that partnership working 7 days a week, all day long. Take a little rest, get up, boom, back on the stream, streaming all night long, 7 days a week. That's right. And hey, I'm feeling great. I'm feeling great. I feel like playing some games. So hopefully you do too. Feel like come along with me. Teague says Fallout 4 tonight. Yes, that's right. I have a 1,850 hours almost in this game. This is my 5th playthrough. I am playing in the new survival mode. That's right. Here we go. Here's my guy right here. Now, here we are at Spectacle Island. As you can see, my mega build I have going here. 3-tiered vault with a helipad on top of the base. The only one I've ever seen in Fallout 4 that actually mostly works. Also, of course, the Kismet Workshop Mega Sorter working away right here. How good does that work? 80% of the time. Works pretty great. Works pretty great most of the time. As you can see, we've got McCready over here. We've got Piper. We've got a couple people chilling out. And we got a whole lot of purified water going on here. We got a whole lot. A whole lot. But what we need is we need our robots to get busy. To get busy at our various settlements. Now, I don't like to put them wherever I have rocket turrets, right? I don't like to put them there. Otherwise, what happens is those rocket turrets will destroy my poor little dudes. There's a robot chess piece laying around here. Robot chess piece laying around. So what we're going to do is we're going to basically go around to various places and kind of upgrade those various other spots as well. Now, I've got a whole bunch of stuff on me here. Let's go ahead and offload a lot of that before we get started. Let me turn my game sounds back on again. Get those going. And get this rocking and rolling here. Game sounds. Huh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, no. See if that activates my game sounds. Let's see. Kind of hear it. There we go. All right. Heard it a little bit earlier. I just wanted to make sure it was working since Windows was nice enough to reset all of my stuff for no reason. Okay, so let's get back to it here. What we need to do, of course, to get not overburdened, so I dropped some stuff in there. We're going to go ahead and head up to the top of the thingy here. To the top of my base, and we're going to get some stuff started up. Now, one of the things we need to, of course, get going before we get way out into the wasteland is, of course, get our food going and a bunch of other stuff going. So we're going to get that started. So we're going to go up here a bit. As you can see, I've got the massive power going. And, of course, here is my sorting level, the Mega Sorter. As you can see,
yes, another day of hard work.
We've got a whole bunch of stuff going down the line. Going down the line.
But it's something.
And occasionally some stuff will fall off of there, like pistols and things like that. I just leave it in a pile down there anymore. I just leave it down there. Forget it. Oh, see, like tomatoes right there. Look at them going. Come here, you little tomato. So what they'll do is they'll drop down there, and sometimes if they roll, they'll roll off of there. Now, you can create a thing in the back there to keep it from doing that. Also, you can see it's sorting asbestos here. It's sorting a whole bunch of stuff down the line, various food and whatnot. But we need, of course, look in here. Let's see how much vegetable soup. Oh, not in here. It's going to be actually in the next one. Let's go ahead and see how much vegetable soup we have in here. Oh, we got a lot. We got a whole lot of vegetable soup. Nice. All right. So we don't have to make vegetable soup. We'll go ahead and just grab about 25 of those. Like so. Now, we want the sorter to go ahead and sort everything for us so we don't have to. If you missed out on the Mega Sorter, you can look that up on my YouTube channel eventually, or you can look it up on my past VODs here on stream, here on Twitch. There's a lot of cool stuff in there. I'm building various things like the helipad, like building this base and a whole bunch of other stuff. You can watch it all back on that previous stuff. All right, and I've also got myself a rifle here. I'm going to go ahead and put that rifle in here temporarily. Pistols, other pistols. Deal with that later. I don't like to put weapons through the sorter because it has a tendency to get messed up. Tendency to drop out of there, and I pick it up as you saw. There goes some carrots. Here comes some fertilizer, some plastic. And as you can see, as it goes through, it'll decide whether, if any of this stuff can be sorted, like those potatoes there, that will get sorted in there. Another great example of something that it sorts. Oh, there goes some more carrots there. Great example of something that it sorts is purified water. Right now I've got 7,679 in there. And you're like, Kismet, you're a cheater. You're cheating, bro. There's no way you can get that much purified water. I know it completely. There's no way. There's no way you're a cheater. Nope. The way you get lots and lots of purified water is like this. You make a lot of water purifiers. And then basically you make yourself a Kismet kill box like that to defend those purifiers. And you're styling. You're styling. Boom. They'll make you tons of water. Just let it run. Pull it out of the workbench. Whenever you're back at that particular location, there's a lot of places around the wasteland to make massive sums of cash. Massive sums of cash doing that. Speaking of purified water, here comes another round coming through here. That means that my purified water must have just reset. Let's take a look. Let's see what it's at now. It is now at, let's see. Oh, it was just a little bit. It was just a little bit. Every time it resets, I get about 1,000 of those purified waters or more. And then I add it to my total, and I just keep putting it in the sorter over and over again. I can also go and sell it to all my vendors. Today's not a vendor selling day. Usually I do that on the weekends. But today we're just going to go ahead and work on various stuff. Now we're also working on the Cabot House. Trying to go over to the Cabot House as well. We're talking to McCready. Right now we're continue traveling with McCready, trying to get McCready up to maximum level. Now we also need to take care of some of our food and all of that kind of stuff. Let's go over here and see if we just have some food. I gotta pass that thing. There we go. If we've got some food that we can just chomp on real quick here. Crispy squirrel bits, those are good. Iguana on a stick. Let's just go ahead and get that as well. Now, normally I use vegetable soup because it's both food and water. But if I just want food, then I'll go ahead and I'll utilize this until I'm fully fed. There we go. And then what I'll do is I'll go back up to my overseer's office. And in my overseer's office, I keep a little kind of water fountain thing that allows me to kind of go in here and just grab it that way too. Why waste all your purified water? Why waste all of that stuff when you can just use that instead? Just use that instead. So yeah, thanks everybody for hanging out. Let me actually go ahead and reset. I think they've kind of fixed up the follow thing. I want to see if it's fixed up here. I'm going to go ahead and reset my follower count here. Let's go ahead and reset that. And I'm going to go ahead and turn my alerts back on again. And let's see if we get massive follow spam today. Yesterday I didn't get that follow spam. I didn't get that many coming in and spamming my chat. So I feel like I might be okay to turn it back on again. Let's see. Let's see if it's good. Thank you, Aquatic Pimp, for nuking the stream and showing that love. Appreciate it. Let's go ahead and turn that follower alert back on again. Hit that save. And babamo. Babamo. All right. I'm getting better at getting around in Stream Elements. I'm getting better. Starting to know it backwards and forwards. If you haven't discovered Stream Elements again, it is phenomenal, by the way. It is quite phenomenal. What it does is it basically combines a whole bunch of programs that you would want to use, that you used to use separately, like Nightbot and WiseBot and Revlo and all of those things that you were using separately in all these different bots, and then kind of combines it into a more modern interface, much easier to use than at least I find, than something like DeepBot or OnkBot. It is incredibly easy to use, incredibly easy to set up. You can import all your settings and commands and all of that stuff, as well as it offloads a lot of the heavy work of your overlays and things like that over to their website, which of course makes it a lot easier and a lot less strain on your computer. So I suggest to give it a shot. They gave me a lot of love over there. They actually made me a Stream Elements champion, and I appreciate that love. I don't mind shouting out a good product. Now, if you go over there and use it, do I make a dime? Nope. But I don't mind shouting them out because they are awesome over there. I do appreciate all their love. I do appreciate all their help getting me converted over after Revlo shut down. I suggest you give it a try. Give it a try. All right, there's something not right there because I just did that for all that time and my my water did not go down. If you seem to have that problem, here's what you do. You go back in, you get your water pump, bam, you store it in the workbench, and then you put it back down again. Then you go ahead and drink out of it, and then you watch for that thing in that upper left-hand corner. There we go. You feel better, but it's mildly dehydrated. Now you know it's working. Now you know it's working. So there you go. Kids, any 7 days to die tonight? Yes, Burnout. I just said that at the top of the stream. We're going to do some Fallout 4 for a bit, and then, of course, we're going to be playing some 7 days to die. We have taken over a new area. We've also started a awesome base. I was showing a bit about how to use rebar frames and how to use supports to really strengthen it. What happens when you go too far? What happens when it's too heavy? all of those kind of things I was showing on the stream last night. It was a lot of fun, and we went off on a big adventure in the middle of nowhere. That was lots of fun as well. Went from place to place, was doing some scavenging, was looking around for various gigantic cities. Having just basically a huge fun time last night. Huge fun time, and of course we hit 100 subscribers. Thanks everybody for that sub love. Appreciate everybody coming in, everybody showing the love of the stream. And again, if you have hit the follow button recently, let me go ahead and just shout out anybody who's done the follow button recently, because I have a feeling, it does feel like they're kind of back past that kind of onslaught of kind of follow spam, and I believe we are kind of past that, hopefully. Right over here. There we go. So let me go ahead and shout out anybody who hit that follow button in just a bit here. Starwind came in 16 minutes ago and did a cheer. Thank you so much for those 10 bits. Also, Evan Almighty, one of my favorite shows, by the way. Really funny. That dude is just hilarious. Hilarious. Also, actually, I can put him right here. Here we go.
No, God! No, God, please, no! No!
That's...
No! No!
That's for you, Evan Almighty. Thank you so much for pressing that follow button. Also, P.S. Hippo, Benny Stroker, and Aquatic Pimp, thank you so much for that host. Thank you for dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing that follow button, and becoming part of the Kismet Army. If you've never seen my Dragon Hammer, let me enlighten you. There it is right there. Thank you so much for pressing that follow button and crushing it. Becoming part of the Kismet Army. Show all those people lots of love in the chat. Anytime someone hits that follow button, anytime someone says, Kismet, I love what you do, I'm gonna hit that tip button to send your mods to TwitchCon up there, or I'm gonna hit that sub button on GameWisp or on here on Twitch. Yes, I got that sub button up there now. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that amazing? 2 years it's taken me to get that button. It's an affiliate button. It's an affiliate button. I'm gonna own up to it, but I'll take it, bro. I'll take it any day of the week. Make sure to say thanks and lots of love to them in the chat. There we go. DeBoris, Mr. A Game. Something. Mr. A Game. Yatter Bub. Oh, no. Oh, no. Is the spam coming in? I don't know. If it's just if it's too spammy, I'm going to go ahead and turn it back off again. It wasn't spammy last night. Why is it spammy tonight? Hopefully, those are just follows. Thank you, Yetterbub, and Day Boys, Mr. A Game. I think that's what it is. Thank you for those follows. Appreciate it big time. Let's see. Let's see. Now, again, if you have a question or comment for me, my name is Kismet. You can put Kiz or Kismet in the chat. It'll highlight in red, even attach itself to the top of my chat so I can get back to you. Like right now, I'm going to look for everybody who said my name in chat. Kiz, love your streams and videos, says Beast Boy. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much for that love. Oh, yes. I have a feeling. I'm feeling that the spam is still real. The spam is still real here. We're going to... Twitch, bro. Twitch. I love you, but that just like ruins my welcome to the stream follows. Oh, boy. Thank you so much, Beast Boy. I went and took that and put that in my nice things that people say. I got something coming up that's related to that in the next few days. Be watching for that. There we go. Yay, says Mr. Gonzo. No double host today. Yeah, it seems like they fixed it today. Darkness Alone says, remember, I think she's trying to say, I remember when I first found this stream. Kismet was teaching about vault builds. Guys, amazing, informative. Thank you, Darkness Alone. I'm going to go ahead and grab that as well. Now, what you guys do when you guys do that is you give me a little bit of motivation every single day. And I know people come in my stream and say, Kismet, you've really motivated. You really made me want to go out and do what I love to do. And I appreciate that greatly. But it's really just reflecting my community right back to you again. I hope to take in that love and then amplify it and send it out and raise you guys up today. I don't tear people down. That's a waste of my time. My job is to lift people up, is to make them have a little bit of a better day. Maybe through some silliness that I do, maybe make them smile. Whatever it is that I can do in my day to make your day a little bit better, I think I've done it. Mission accomplished. Maybe it makes you want to go and play some Fallout 4. Maybe it makes you want to go play your favorite game. Maybe another playthrough as well. Or maybe play a new game. We'll see. We'll see. Now, here's my little museum here that I've got started. A few power armors. I'll get some more later on. We've got ourselves all squared away now. As you can see down there, we've got all our conditions, everything squared away. We're going to get going. Get going.
You know what I call a good day? One that ends without an empty stomach.
One that ends without it. Well, you shouldn't have an empty stomach here.
Working with the gunners. Glad that's behind me.
All right, what did I do with my power armor? That's always a good question, right? Always a good question. Is it down below or is it up here? Let's take a look. Just going to leave it. Power armor, where'd you go? It's down there. Now, I shouldn't jump down and try to get it because if I do, I'm going to die.
Talk now.
Going down. And down again. My elevator seemed to be going real slow. There we go. That other elevator was going real slow. I was like, why the heck is it going so slow? Weird. Weird. All right, we did a whole bunch of stuff. Now, in the new survival mode, the only way to save is actually to sleep in the bed. I can't just autosave. There is no autosave. That's right. So you got to... The new survival mode is the great search for beds. Now, of course, just playing survival mode would be hard in itself, which I have played, again, through 5 times. 1 time in normal mode. All the rest of them have been in survival mode or the new survival mode. Now, of course, I'm also playing in melee mode, right? Or melee mode, depending on where you're from. Or how old you are, like me. Basically, we are playing through an entire playthrough, and I can only kill mobs with the melee weapon, right? So I've got to chop them up. Or I can use my companions to help me. They can have any weapons. I can use a grenade, throw that in there, have fun. So it's kind of more of a hybrid. It's not a pure melee run or a melee run. And I can also use the pistol right here. Right there. Against evil turrets. So I can blast those or evil cars. There are so many of them. They all must be destroyed. My goal is to destroy every car in the wasteland and take the whole entire thing over. Now, here's my buddy right down here. Let's go say hello to him. Let's go say hello to him today. What's up, buddy? How you doing today?
Everything okay, boy?
He's looking good. He's looking good today. Never mind.
Don't worry, dog meat. Just saying hello.
Oh, poor puppy. Poor puppy. Thank you so much to Base as well for that follow. Appreciate it big time. Now, we get 10 follows. We get 10 follows within, like, 5 minutes. I'm turning that thing back off again. All right, there's stuff all over the ground. There's stuff that's fallen from the sorter and all that. I'm not going to deal with that right now. Again, what we want to do is we want to build some robots. Now, what I did is I mentioned to you guys the other day that we have redemptions turned on. That means, aka, they call it the Steam Store, or the Stream Store. Store. Mine's called the Store. But basically, they call it the Stream Store, which is basically redemptions. So if you have a bunch of Kiz Caps, and if you're not familiar, I'm turning it off. I've turned it off. Hold on, everybody. Hold on. I gotta go turn it off. It has basically made my follow alert useless. That's too bad. That's too bad. Minnesota Jason coming in with a bitty bits. Sprinkle a little bit of love in that dragon chalice. Thank you so much. Appreciate all that love. All right, let's get them follow alerts off of there. And then I'm gonna go ahead and turn it off in the chat as well while I'm at it. Turn it off. Because yesterday it wasn't so bad, but maybe it was, and I just didn't notice it. It's just too obnoxious to leave on because I don't want to spam the entire, my entire gameplay by saying follow every 2 seconds. Though I love my dragon hammer. I don't like to. Whoa! Now that is the big bada boom. Look at this, everybody. Watch this over here. Wha-bam! Oh, double bam! Oh yeah, my crazy bits. My crazy bits are nuts over there. He's setting that cup on fire. Let's do it. Let's set that sucker on fire. Bam! Look at that. That sucker is on fire. Thank you so much for setting it on fire. I'm going to leave it on fire all night long because of you. Because you throwing those awesome bits in there. Thank you, Minnesota Jason. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Bam! Says Twitch Stream Watcher. What's up? Thanks for hanging out. I love it when people fill that up. It's one of my favorite things. Oh, there they go. Through the fire and everything. Minnesota Jason coming in, showing that bit love. Oh, that's a thing of beauty. I'm sorry my bits are crazy, but you can expect nothing less in my stream. Whole bunch of craziness going on up in here. I got crazy bits. What can I say? Crazy bits. Oh, Aquatic Pip coming in, making it rain. Making it rain as well. Hopefully my mods are paying attention. They're going to go up there and take care of that Make It Rain redemption. Now, again, if you'd like to make it rain or do things like that as well, of course, Make It Rain is on a 15-minute cooldown. But you can go to the stream store and actually redeem, or you can redeem it in the chat. Go exclamation point redeem and do something like put me in Vault 45, right? So we already had some people who did that already, and it has let me know in order of who did what. Now, where do we need robots at? Well, we need robots basically, typically where we're going to do food, and also we can use them as defenders in various locations. Now, we're going to look around to various areas, and I'm going to travel around to different areas, building various robots in different areas for different reasons to kind of tell you guys a bit about what to use robots for, as well as to put your guys' names in chat, or for your guys' name who did redeem them on Stream Elements or via my Kiscaps in-game. So we're going to put them in-game right now. Now, here at Sanctuary, I typically don't put people because I will eventually put some rockets up there. I don't want your robots to get destroyed. They will get destroyed. I've seen it happen. So careful. So careful out there. So I'm going to get in my power armor. Oh, my power armor needs to be repaired. Oh, I must have put my power armor in there too. In the sorter. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We need to get the power armor repaired. I also need to find out what happened to my pieces that are somewhere. Oh, speaking of that.
When you're in that thing?
Hey.
Need something?
Let's go ahead and look at this. I remember to clear out McCready. Check that out. Look at me all like remembering stuff and stuff. Remembering stuff and stuff. Let's see. There we go. A little bit of stuff off of McCready there. Let's see if I can find my power armor now hidden somewhere. And again, normally I don't like to put it in there, but I don't feel like running up and putting it into a box right now. We'll just drop it all in there, including those mods. So somewhere is my power armor, and I think it might have already got sorted. Oh, boy. Hope it didn't fall off the sorter. Let's go look. Now, this is kind of the junk that's falling off my sorter right now. Now, normally I try to put it nice and straight, which keeps it from doing this. I will at some point fix that. But for right now, we're going to leave it. Look at all these carrots. Kind of stuff laying around down here. Such is the way it goes. But I don't see any of my power armor, so that's good. That's good. So let's go up here and let's see if we can find some more pieces of my power armor. Looks like I'm missing an arm and a leg. They've got to be up here somewhere. Up here somewhere. Now, what I usually do is I put it into the workbench, and then what it does, it grabs it and then sorts it for me automatically, so I don't have to spend all the time doing that. Then I'll go and I'll sell it to the vendor or whatever. And we'll go ahead and check it out right here. Now, there's a whole bunch of stuff coming through. I did not see it in there, so that means it might be already sorted through the thing right here. Now, what I'm looking for is I'm looking for stuff that is pretty obviously power armor. And see if any of that is in here. Rad-powered combat chest piece. Nope. Let's see. Any power armor in there. Let's see any power armor coming through here. Stuff falling off the end here. Don't quite see it there. And then I have it just kind of stopped here at the end. I haven't fixed all the rest of that again. But let's go ahead and take a look and see if we have any stuff here at the end. Frankly, I don't even know what I did with my armor. That's not good. That's not good. Alright, I might have put it in another box. And if I have to, I'll just make another one. There it is. Bracers, lead left arm. So there's my left arm right there. So that did make it through. Let's see. What did I call the other one? What did I call the other one? Not Raider. None of that. All right. Here, let's go in and let's look and see what we're on right now. So we got bracers, lead, and then my right leg is called kinetic. That's what it is. It's kinetic. So that I can regen my regen my action points. I don't see it. I don't see it there. All right. So if I don't have it there, then I want to look around for it. See if it's gone somewhere else. Like maybe I put it away right here. Again, let's look under apparel. Looking for kinetic. Nope. Nothing there. Let's go ahead and look again up in my office. And again, I have a bunch of power armor, so if I had to, I could redo it. But I have a feeling I put it somewhere. Somewhere. Those are just weapons in there. And then over here. That is not in there because it doesn't say kinetic. So heck if I know what I do with it. Heck if I know what I do with it. Let's look here in the workshop again. Nope. Not in there. Must be coming through. Must be coming through, or it's full on dropped off somewhere. Sturdy combat armor coming through. You see it down there, dog meat? Ah, what a mess. What a mess. Everything in my being makes me want to fix that, but I'm not going to. I'm going to resist. All right, well, who knows where it is, and we ain't got the time to search for it.
Hope you ain't here for me.
Let's do it. Oh, actually, let's look into armor again under kinetic. Nope. That's a big nope right there. That's a big nope. And this is food here. It's sorting. And again, it would be under apparel. And it would be under kinetic. Nope. Now, I don't have the full set of the XO1 yet. Why? I'm in no hurry. I'm in no hurry. I do not rush my games. I do not try to get to the end as quick as possible and be like 4 hours of just running straight to the end. No, thank you. That sucks. That sucks all the fun out of my game, I find. Some people like to do that. Some people like to run to the end. Hey, more power to you. It's your game. You can do whatever you want. For me, I prefer not to. I prefer not to. So let's go ahead and get another Brother of the Steel one here. I've got a bunch of extra ones there. Let's go ahead and see which one I need again. I need the left leg. So let's go ahead and get a left leg out of here. Let's go and just try to fix this baby right back up again. I'm sure I'll find it the second I craft this up. Now we'll go ahead and repair all of this stuff first. There we go.
How many places like this?
And then we'll go ahead and equip those bracers back in there again. And we're going to go ahead and modify this. Now I'm going to go ahead and take it all the way to max right there. Then we're going to go ahead and change this to the lead paint so that we'll have that lead resist as well. And then we're going to also go down here to miscellaneous mods. What do we got? Increases carry capacity. What I really want are these servos. But for some reason, I don't have enough adhesive, right? Because something's probably going on with my connection to Boston Airport. Let's take a look. Yeah, see, there, something's going on. So it says that it's there, but for some reason, it's not working. Let's go ahead and try it again. I just went and checked it on the map. Let's go ahead and see if it's now going to give me that miscellaneous mod. No, so not enough adhesive for some reason. I'm sure I have massive adhesive somewhere, but we'll go ahead and just check it, and we'll just grab some adhesive on us. And the easy way to do that is, of course, to go down to the sorter again. And at the very end, it will drop off all of my kind of resources and whatnot right here. And I can go into junk right here, and I can look for that adhesive. Now, it's not actually in the workbench, so what I need to do is actually take this stuff out of here and drop this off at Spectacle, or at Boston Airport. Now, the reason why I drop it off at the airport is so that it is separate from all of my materials over here. As you can see, I've got lots of various stuff. And so it's separate from my stuff over here so that I can utilize it at every one of my bases. Now, I don't seem to see any adhesive. Asbestos. There's some right there. A whole bunch of glue. All right, I'm just going to grab that glue out of there, which means that it's going to be on me. And since it's on me, I can go ahead and utilize it. Excuse me, Preston. Go ahead and utilize it to repair or upgrade my particular armor here. You can either have it on you or you can have it in the workbenches, which of course will be available everywhere to take care of it. Oh, I need to actually craft. There we go. And then again, go in here. Now we can do the kinetic servos, which basically is going to increase my action point refresh on my armor. There we go. Lead plating and Model F. The reason why I have lead plating is so that I can, of course, resist that radiation. So go ahead and equip that. And again, it's all repaired. And there we go. Power armor back up and running. Back up and running. Looking good. All right. Now, eventually, of course, I will have the full X01. But for right now, we're going to roll with that. Now, also, you can see that I have McCready in his own set of power armor. So when he falls and doesn't die. So we're going to go to it. I think that's it. We're going to need some fusion cores, though. Let's go see if we can get some fusion cores while we're at it. And again, you notice that I've got a stairwell over here just to make it easier to go up and down. Does stuff.
My back hurts. My feet hurt. Everything hurts.
It might be going, Kismet, why is everybody red, bro? Why is everybody red? Well, that's because I have the targeting HUD on. Hey, JS the man, what's up? General Stonewall. I was just looking at one of your quotes today, General Stonewall. Hey, Kiz and the chat mods, what's up? Dakilla hanging out, says hello everyone. I'm a new Twitcher here, just looking to get started. Well, welcome. You've come into the perfect stream. Everybody, show them some love in the chat to Dakilla. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for hanging out. If you are coming in via the Twitch app, thanks for hitting that follow button. Thanks for hanging out in the stream. We have a lot of fun playing some Fallout 4 in here. I have a huge community that hangs out all the time. They are amazing in there. Feel free to come and hang out anytime you want. I am very lurker friendly. If you're watching on your app and maybe you're eating your dinner, you're doing some homework, you're hanging out with your family, I'm very lurker friendly as well as PG-13. You won't hear me say the F word every other word or every word for some people. I'm not that I'm any big saint when it comes to it. I just think it makes people uncomfortable and is mostly unnecessary most of the time. But hey, if that's your thing, go ahead. I did that when I was young, and eventually I got over it. I got over it. So there we go. All right, Chewy, great. Did we hand out those? Did we hand out that Make It Rain? Nobody let me know, mods. Nobody let me know if you guys had handed out that Make It Rain in the chat. Let me know on that. Let me know. Hello, Jose Torres. Welcome, welcome. WarXE says, evening, Kismet. Slideshow, Kismet. Oh, no. What? More stuff? More issues? Slideshow, slideshow. Everybody likes a slideshow. Up, slideshow. Down, slideshow. Left, slideshow. Right, slideshow. Everybody loves a slideshow. So, yeah, getting a little bit more slideshow. Well, then let me just go ahead and make a note of that for my ISP, who apparently says they fixed it, but they did it. And now what is it? It is 7:12 at 10:57 p.m. Bam! All right, super slideshow action. There we go. Now, if you are just coming into the stream, thanks for hanging out, everybody. Appreciate you hanging out. Now, if you do see some new peeps in the chat, make sure to say hi to them. If they come in and they say hello, make sure to say hi back to them. I think that is a great thing when you come into a chat and there's a whole bunch of really awesome people in there who say hi back when you say hi. Because, you know, you might be new, right? You might be new. I love it when I go to stream and it does that. Okay. Thank you, Sister Wolf. Make sure to let me know when you do dish out those points in the chat, in the mod chat, so I know, so I can mark it off. Note to all my mods over there. Bam! There we go. Good to go. And I've got myself all set to go here, but I do need some fusion cores. Let's see if he's got any. Yeah, not really. Not really. That's okay. We'll get some when we're out and about. Let's see what my fusion cores are currently at. I'm actually going to look at them ahead of time this time. Look at that. 73 and 97. And I've got one on me right now, which is about 95%. All right, we're going to be making some robots tonight, everybody. Now, if you'd like to get your name in my game, here's how you do it. You go exclamation point, redeem. Well, first you go exclamation point, loot to check how many Kiz Caps you have. Kiz Caps are my monetary rewards in here. Now, I got the physical deal. I got the real deal. If you want to get some of these, you can get them at TwitchCon. Some of you are going to get those from yesterday when we hit 1,000 or 100 subs. And I'm going to send a bunch out to you guys, including some other legendary loot as well. So thanks for hanging out as well. Thanks for all those follows. I see a bunch more peeps that hit that follow button. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Thanks for coming into the stream. Now, again, if you do have a question, if you are new to my stream, you have a question or comment for me, my name is Kismet. Put Kiz or Kismet in the chat. It'll highlight in red. I'll even know you're talking to me because it'll attach to the top of my chat if I miss it for any reason. Go ahead and throw it in again. I don't consider that spam at all. You can actually use your up arrow if you're on the PC or on your Mac. You go ahead and hit up arrow and then just say Kismet in there so I know you're talking to me. There we go. There we go. Of me singing. Thank you, Raz. Thank you very much, bro. And here we go. Let's get started, everybody. So we want to basically take all of our stuff. I got my power armor ready. I've got myself some food, some... over here. I've got myself some vegetable soup, a little guano on a stick. Oh, I don't have enough stem packs. Look at that. I almost left without stem packs. I got one stem pack left. Oh, that was close, everybody. That was close. Now, normally I carry about 10 to 20 stem packs on me. Notice how my sorter here is sorting all of my stuff, including my stem packs. Right now, I've got 85 of them in here. That's way too many to be carrying around. So let's go carry. Let's carry about 20. We're going to get into some trouble. I say to carry a good amount because we're going to be burning those babies from time to time. Now, also, you can use food instead of stem packs and whatnot. But me, I'm getting out in the wasteland. Boom. Nailed it. Nailed it. Now, we could walk, which is normally the way you have to do it here in the new survival mode. You cannot quick travel. You cannot quick travel. You can't just jump from here to Sanctuary. You got to walk that baby. Unless you've got a vertibird signal grenade, which I'm going to go ahead and call on my buddies in the Brotherhood to come and pick me up, and then we're going to fly the heck out of here, head our way over to our destination here, to our next city. Now, we can go over here to the castle, which is a pretty decent place, but it just doesn't let you build all that much. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start by running actually way over here to Norhagen Beach. We're going to build that up a little bit first and get that started. Get that started today. There we go. So, oh, sorry. You go exclamation point redeem. I didn't finish that sentence. Sorry. Exclamation point redeem, and then you put brain freeze. Put in 45. So, exclamation point redeem, space, put in 45, and I'm going to put your name in the game. That's right. A great use for your Kiz Caps. Great way to get your name in game. Now, as long as I have enough resources, I will make some robots tonight. If I run out of those resources, we'll have to go gather some more. And I know just where to go. I know just where to go. We'll get into some trouble over there. But first, let's head over here to Norhagen Beach. Great place to set up water purifiers, and great place also to set up some farms.
Glad to have you aboard. We'll be taking off in a moment.
Let's do it. Now, we see some evil cars. We will wipe them out along the way. We'll wipe them out.
Ready to bring the pain, sir.
Got to put in 45, all one word. Yeah, if you can't find the item, what you do is you go ahead and click on that link right there, also in the chat. If you did type it wrong, you can click on that link. It'll open up another web browser, and you can go in there and say, oh, there we go. Boom, put me in 45. You can go ahead and click on it via that. It doesn't cost any money. It actually is just your Kiz Caps that you earn here in the stream, as well as you can go in there. You can redeem song. There we go. General Stonewall got it figured out. There you go. Redeemed that put in 45. There we go. There we go. Way to go. Way to go. You got it figured out. Nice. Nice. Got a whole bunch of people put in here. I do also have some song requests, which apparently we missed at some point. I'll mark those off over there. But we'll try to get those going. I could be doing those right now. I could be doing those right now. Mods, if you could go ahead and hunt down what songs they need in those redemptions, that would be awesome. That would be awesome. Oh, they didn't put you didn't put what kind of song you wanted. Final Nightmare and Row Room. I'm going to go ahead and refund that.
Prepare for landing.
Make sure that when you put it in there that you
Touchdown
actually
could be a
put the
little
name of
rough.
the song in there. For some reason, it didn't show up in the details. I'm going to go ahead and refund that. I don't want you guys to waste your kids' caps. I'm going to go ahead and refund that. You guys can put it in there again. Make sure that you add the what song you want. That's the important part. That's the most important part. Yeah, there is a bit of a cooldown on it, so wait a few seconds and we should be good. All right, here we are at Norhagen Beach. And right now it's the middle of nighttime, or it's kind of getting dark. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and get our fusion core out so people don't take off with our power armor. That's number one. And then we're going to go ahead and go to the bed here, and we're going to go ahead and just kind of forward time. I don't like to build during nighttime. It's kind of hard for you guys to see on stream. I kind of think about you. I think about you when I'm building. So there we go. All right, good to know, Jazz Sands. Thanks for letting me know. I was also doing a quote by Jazz Sands today as well. I was doing lots of quotes by you guys today. I think you guys are going to love it. I think you guys are going to love it. I've been working very, very hard on it. I think it's going to come out great. Just a fun little silly thing. A little silly thing that I've been working on. Okay, so eventually we want to go to Cabot House. We want to do all of that. But here we are at Boathouse. This is Norhagen Beach, right off the airport. And this is one of the greatest places, just like Spectral Island, to do purified water. So if you want to do a massive amount of purified water, this is a great place to do it. Now, one of the things you can also do, instead of using this water, power thing, is you can go ahead and use the power from the vault-tec workshop. Now, if you have the vault-tec DLC like I do, you can go in and you can use a lot of power. Actually, in the power thing. There we go. In the power thing. Once you unlock it, you can go ahead and do this thing right here, which is a vault-tec super reactor, and it basically does 500 power. Now, all I need to do is find a nice little place to lay it down here, which right there is pretty good. And then I can literally just run that wire from there, right here, and run it to say this thing right here. Let's put it in between here. Say right about there. There we go. Run it over there, and then it will chain that power all the way into the rest of it. Now, do I really need this? No, but I would rather not scrap it because it's going to waste my resources. So right now we have 18 people here, but we're going to make a whole bunch of robots, and we're going to put them to work. Now, those robots I will want to go through. And in this case, something on the ground there. Grab that shovel. I will want to go through and, of course, make a bit of a farm here. Got a barrel right there. Some wood. Scrapping that. And you can see we got a kind of a starter of a kill box up there. A little starter of a kill box. Now, I have plenty of people to go through and actually go through and farm all of this if I want to. But we're going to have some fun with robots today. Now, I might be like, Kismet, do you use third-party mods? I do not. Kids, do you shortcut? Do you glitch? Do you do stuff like that? Absolutely not. I don't do any of that. Everything that I am doing, you can do on PS4. You can do on Xbox, and you can do on PC, which is what I'm playing on right now. So everything I'm doing, you can do as well, as long as you have the base game, the vanilla game, as well as some of the DLC. As I use the different DLC, I'll let you know which ones I'm using along the way. Now, one of the things that I usually set up first, of course, is the defenses, is the Kismet kill box right up here. Now, the kill box I've found is one of the most efficient ways of destroying any enemy that comes into your base. Now, right now, you can see I've got 4 of them set up here. I'm actually going to go ahead and take these out, like so. And I'm going to go ahead and store this in the workbench as well. And I'm going to backtrack a little bit here and take this down. Like that. And be like, Kismet, bro, your whole place is defenseless now. Well, for a minute. For a minute, but I've got all my settlers here. They'll be fine. Now I'm going to go ahead and go back and get myself a little ladder. And I'm going to put it right up here to the top of this house. Now on the top of this house here, I'm going to go ahead and utilize this house as kind of my base here. And I'm going to go ahead and build some stuff on it. Now one of the first things I want to do is, of course, make myself a kind of thing I can use, right? Well, I can't do that because that's going to not connect. I'll show you what I mean. If I do that and then I try to connect it, basically the house is going to be in the way, or in this case, my generator, which I'm going to eliminate that here in just a second. The house is going to be in the way when I'm trying to snap it to the other thing. See how it has like a problem? It won't snap it because of the top of the roof. That's going to be an issue, right? But if I go in and I make just a little bit of a platform here, like say a little bit of a platform like this, up here, and just kind of balance it a bit. Try to center it a little bit. There we go. Center it a little bit, then I can go and do it. Now this is part of the contraption, or part of the Wasteland Workshop, which of course is the concrete kit, which is my favorite kit. It is really amazing. Really amazing. So I'm going to go ahead and utilize this just up on the roof. Now I could start this on the ground too, either way. But I'm going to go ahead and start it like that. Start it like that so I can get it going. Now, do I want it to end up like that? Nope, I don't. What I want to do is go ahead and use that to start, and then I'm going to go ahead and take this out, and basically it allows me to kind of float this up here a little bit so that they're perfectly across from each other. Now, I'm going to go ahead and apparently it'll get out of the workbench. There we go. I'm going to go in and actually use some of these little ones. Back up a little bit more here. Use some of these little ones to try to offset this a little bit. I'm going to show you a bit about how to offset stuff, like so. And then I'm going to store this, store that over there. Now everything's stored in. I've actually moved it in by one. The reason why I moved it in by one is because eventually I want that small platform to actually sit on the top. And that's what I love to do, is to use little tricks that I know to do amazing building. Now, you got to do a lot of fuddling with it to make it do what you want to do. But I find the concrete kit is my favorite in the entire game because you can do stuff like that. Notice how I moved it in by one block all the way around. Now it's working really good. Now I'm going to go ahead and take these blocks and I'm going to put them hopefully on the other side as I try to finagle it to do what I want it to do. There we go. And this one forward. There we go. Again, I'm using my scroll wheel to try to snap that in. Now, we're a bit too close to it. Let's back up. Let's take a look at what we're doing. All right, so it's kind of a bit of a tower, and it's kind of stacked together. Now, I call this the Kismet Killbox 3.0, which is a major upgrade. It looks a lot more legit when it's like that. Now, but at this point, you can say, you know, Kismet, bro, it's kind of floating underneath there. I don't like it. And if you don't like it, hit tab, store it in the workbench. Right? Like so. Maybe you don't like your radio beacon here. Store that in a workbench. Maybe you don't like this generator. Well, in that case, I'd scrap that because I'm not going to use that anymore. And if you don't like stuff up here, you can build like an overhang and all sorts of stuff to make it look legit. But what I want to do is I want to have it right over the top of this particular part here, right? So what I can do instead of just sitting it up here, is I can go through and do what I call kind of more mega building. Now, mega building is when you're worried about the aesthetics of something versus just worried about whether it's going to defend your base or not. Now, in this case, I'm going to create some side beams, and I'm going to use these beams to perfectly space it so that it matches up on the other side as well. Now, this particular stuff here I'm going to store in the workbench. I do not scrap that. I only store it so that I can kind of get it over to the other side here. Move that purifier out of the way. And I'm just basically going to create like kind of an overhang that goes over the top of the base here as well. Now, of course, everything is going to work to counter everything that I'm doing, including those Brahmin, my companion. They just love to counter everything that you're doing. So I'm going to take that out, and then I'm going to go ahead and try to put in. See, look at him. He's going to walk right away. Stop it. Stop it, Moo Moo. Trying to do some stuff here. All right. So in this case, I'm going to use one of these. And then another one of those. Okay, now we've got it like that. Now, how do I get it to perfectly line up on the other side? Very easy. Very easy to do. You go ahead and use, once again, you actually got to go one more higher. Go one more higher, like so. Actually, going to go two more higher, because let's put it up really high. Let's put it up really high. Then we're going to go back to our floor, and then we're going to use our concrete floors, bam, like so, to kind of run it across like that. Then we're going to go ahead and use some more of our concrete walls. Now, it's going to snap up high, which is not really where I wanted to end up in the end. But it's going to snap in there, so then I can perfectly have it aligned on the other side. And notice how it goes right into the ground. Very nice. Very nice. So this creates kind of an overhang over the building, so it's not just floating on top of the building. Then I'll go ahead and take this down, and then I'll reuse that. I call that scaffolding, by the way. I just use it temporarily, and I'm going to go ahead and actually snap it up here this time. I use it temporarily to try to line my stuff up. Now, in this case, see how it doesn't snap? If you use this other stairwell, it'll actually sink in the ground like so, and then you can use it to better kind of get up here and work up here. Now, what we're going to do is basically build a turret area for our turrets to sit on as well. Sounds good. Sounds good, Pink Ranger. And like so. So we're kind of expanding our defense. And then, you know, you don't want to do this too long. If you take too long to do this, and all of a sudden a whole bunch of bad guys show up and they shoot you in the face. So you got to watch out for that. Now, I've got plenty of power now, so I can go ahead and use my higher end stuff. I can use the laser turret, missile turrets and whatnot. I'm going to go ahead and use the heavy laser turret on these sides. And then also one here in the middle. Now, I like to put it in the middle of the thing, so it has a nice 360-degree access to fire. And then we'll go ahead and put in some heavy machine gun turrets. I like to mix my damage types because different mobs, of course, take different damage. You want to make sure that you mix those damage types. Mix them up. And we'll try to squeeze, let's try to squeeze 3 on each side. Sounds like a good plan. And it doesn't really matter in which direction they're facing, by the way, as long as they are working. Because they will turn around and they will fire. They will fire in 360 degrees. And I'll give you the 360 shot of it here in just a second once I get the turrets all lined up. This one right here. This one I want to go ahead and rotate a little bit. Now, what was happening there was it was a little bit rotated, which was making it difficult for me to put the middle one down. I'm going to see if I can get it going. Ooh. Put it way up forward. Nudge this over just a little bit. Nudge that over just a little bit. I'm sure we can get it working. There we go. Now, these turrets require no power. So you're okay there. That will be fine. But these other turrets here that require power. Now, sometimes when you're trying to run them, they will work like that. And sometimes when you're running them, they will not work. Basically, they can't pass through another object. Notice how I've got this one slightly hanging over the edge. This way it can literally fire straight down at anything coming at it. So we'll go ahead and move it around a little bit. See if we can get it to snap now. Nope, still can't get it to snap. If it doesn't snap, then what you want to do is, of course, use yourself a little bit of ingenuity here by taking yourself a nice little thing here and trying to attach it to the side. I use the scroll wheel to try to scroll wheel it out. And so we can get it to work here. Sometimes you can get it to snap. What? Kale just subscribed. Whoa, and I fell. So amazing. You made it for. Whoa, look at that. Bam. Blew up that dragon child. Thank you so much, Kale, for that subscription. I appreciate it big time. Appreciate it big time. How are you doing tonight, says Zombie Basher? I am doing amazing. I have so many amazing things for you guys coming down the road. I can't wait. A bunch of hard work that I have been doing behind the scenes is coming to fruition. A lot of amazing people coming in saying, Kismet, I'm going to push you even beyond that 100 subs. I'm going to push you toward 150 subs, 200 subs. I'm going to come in and you know what? I'm going to show that love. I'm going to press that subscribe button. I appreciate that big time. And I know you only get one prime. I know you only get one prime, and you used it on my stream, and I appreciate it greatly. I wish you could just keep your prime going, though. I got mine on Kira Corellia, and every time I go in there, every month or so, I got to go in there and resub again. I wish it just auto resub on my prime already. Come on. On my prime already. I'm one of those people as well as I will not unsub. Once I sub, I say, you know what, this person is amazing. This person, I'm going to go ahead and sub to this person. I will not unsub. I've been subbed to some people for 4 years. for 4 years straight. Never missed one. So yeah, a long time, or 4+ years actually. 4+ years. I used to be subbed under some of them under my old account, and then of course I'm subbed now under this new account as well. Well, semi-new, I guess. Been around for a long time, but compared to my other one, it's much newer. My original one. Doing great, Zombie Basher. When you play a game in Fallout 4, you'd have new stuff added to your workbench. No, I know that is not true. No, it does add new stuff to your workbench when you're doing automatron. Every time you do automatron, you find a new expansion or a new kind of upgrade for your robots. It will actually add stuff to the workbench as you upgrade your skills in your perks. It will give you the option to upgrade things as well. So work on your perks and also work on, if you're doing automatron, work on killing a bunch of robots and getting it, or working through the automatron story, and then you get a bunch of stuff that way. A bunch of stuff that way. So yeah, you guys know what we need to do, right? You guys know what we need to do. Kale says, Kismet, glad to see some more Fallout. Love your enthusiasm for life and the stream. Thanks for doing what you do. Thank you, Kale. You know what I'm going to do with that. Those are the things that keep me going. Those are the things that have literally saved my life. That saved my life, that got me out of the bed every single day. Every single day. Got me out of the bed. I said, what am I going to do today? I'm going to try to make my stream the best it's ever been. Better than the one before. That's right. I'm going to make this the best stream I've ever done. This is the one. You're in the perfect one. This is going to be the best stream I've ever done. I hope you guys enjoy it. We're going to have to do a signature thing here in my stream. We're going to have to show Kale some love. Now, my job is to take that love in from you guys and then through the Kismet Army, amplify it and send it right back out to you to lift you up in your day, to give you some positive love. Now, don't take anybody's negativity. Don't put it on your shoulders. Don't do it. Don't do it. It is not your job to carry their negativity around. It's their job to not be negative to you in the first place. That's the way that should be. Don't carry it around. Don't put in some negativity backpack and do that. You gotta, right there, you gotta shake that negativity off. You gotta go do what you love to do. Now, some people look at me and they say, Kismet, you're old. Why are you playing those games? Because I love it. It's enjoyable. I think it's one of my favorite things to do, to play games. Other than going to the river and sea doing and all of that stuff. I really enjoy that too as a pastime. But I love playing games. I have always loved playing games. I am the original OG gamer. Before some people were even born. You remember Pong? I played that when it dropped way back in the day. I've been playing video games since the very beginning. And I don't care who knows it. Some people, they look down at you because you're playing games. They look down at you for all the things that you like. Maybe like the music, right? They say, oh, that music sucks. Or, oh, games suck. Or, oh, this sucks and that sucks. You know what? You suck. That's right. They suck because they have nothing but complaints all the time. Forget those people. Forget those people. Come in my stream. I'm going to raise you up. I'm going to tell you how amazing you are. I'm going to tell you to go out there and follow that passion and let nobody stop you. Let nobody stop you. That's what I did. I took all your guys' love every single day. And I said, you know what? I'm not staying in this bed. I'm not laying down and dying. I'm going to get up, and I'm going to do what I love to do every day, and here I am right now. Now, I went from 30 minutes is the maximum I could sit, up to an hour to 2 hours to 5 hours, and now 7 days a week, 8, 10, 15 plus hours. That's me. I'm up. I'm strong, man. I'm stronger than ever right now. I'm stronger than ever. Pushing for that partnership. Pushing for it. Now, again, you want to be a writer, you want to be a doctor, whatever it is. You seek it out. You seek it out with all your passion. You don't let nobody's negativity bring you down. Don't let it in. Don't let it in. Well, if you're having a bad day, you come into my stream. I'm going to lift you up. I'm going to bring you up. Maybe make you smile from all my ridiculousness that I do in here as well. All right, let's go ahead and chain that power as well. Now, we need to, of course, do what we call the Kismet Love Train. Too low. Too low. Actually, I should have just done the other one. Hold on. I'm going to just do the other one. We're going to get my Kismet Love Train. Now, if you're not familiar with the Kismet Love Train, what we do is we show love to the people who, of course, show love here to the stream. We've got to chain that around the back there.
It sounds like the Minutemen are back in action.
And change it over. There we go. There we go. Now, of course, we got to run into our power over there, which we'll do in a minute. But we're going to do a love train for Kale. Now, here's what you do. You go
You might not be happy
at
back, but I am.
At who again? Who is it? At Kale, there we go, just in case you guys weren't listening. Making sure you're listening. At Kale, and then we're going to put some hearts, some doggies, some Kismet love emotes in there if you've got them. Throw them in there. Show that love in the stream. Now, if you haven't seen it, if you are a max level subscriber here on Twitch, you got your new emote. My favorite one. I think it's amazing. It's the Overburdened with Love emote. It is so amazing. Even my wife said, oh, that is awesome. And my wife's also a graphic designer as well. She got a bachelor's degree in graphic design. Let me show you that in chat. So if you are contemplating going to that max tier, let me show you right here. Let me show you right here. Oh, it is so fantastic. Look at that. Look at that little dragon. He's so happy. He's so overburdened with so much stuff, including a whole lot of love. I think that just signifies or reflects my stream to a great level. So here we go, everybody. In 3, 2, 1. Boom! Blow up that love train. Go throw it in there. Let's see all the emotes blow it up here on the stream. Go for it. Go for it. Now, you might have some emotes that might go into circles. Watch out for them circles. If you have circles, try some other emotes. Try some other emotes from your favorite streamers because some of those babies are not going to work. The hearts are working. The hearts are working good. There you go. There you go. Go in your emotes. Try some different ones. There you go. You might not see them in chat, but I'll see them up here. I'll see them over here. It'll put in the correct emotes. There we go. There we go. Oh, Illuminati going on there. Ah, the Kismet love. The Kismet love train there. Very, very nice. Let's do it, everybody. Blow it up. You know what you do? You throw some love in there, and then you know what you do? You throw some more love in there. Keep it going. Some Vault Boys going on. I'm going to start building a base right here. Start building a base. First thing I'm going to do, of course, get the kill box online, which we've got going. And as you can see, nice little H-frame there. Looking good. Looking good. Now we're going to need to bring our power over from our power area here. Let's get it going. Now I go ahead and put this nice and close. Put it nice and close. This way you don't have to go so far. Then you go ahead and hit space bar. You bring it down. You try to hook it up. If it doesn't hook up, you move it somewhere else. Over here. Now let's try it. Try to run that down. Nope, still not working. So what do I do? What do I do? Well, you got to do the same thing we did before. We've got to run the power. We got to run the power in such a way that we can get to it. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and change our plan of action up here. There we go. Put that back down. Then what we're going to do is we're going to grab this here and we're going to run it to the front. See if we can get it to go in the front this time. There we go. Now we can go ahead and try to connect that to that and run it over there. Let's try that. Whee! Let's get this. Now, I'm not a fan of putting it on the ground. I much prefer put it up here on the top of something. But we're going to work legit today. We're going to work legit. We're going to keep it on the ground. Then we're going to try to get it to chain from up here down to there. There we go. Now, the best advice I can give you for running power is to put it nice and close and then pick it up and then move it till it turns red. Let's do it. Let's move it till it turns red. There it is. It turns red, and you have reached the maximum distance of the cord. Let's go ahead and nudge it a little bit closer. A little bit closer till it turns green. Once it turns green, boom, it is at its max distance. Unless you accidentally hit the tab key. Then you've got to do it again. There we go. That was an excellent love train, everybody. Look at all that love in there. There we go. And then we go ahead and chain it the rest of the way. If it wants to let me. Come on, there we go. And we can chain it right over here. Now, if it doesn't go, see we've got kind of red there. We can also go in. Uh-oh. I don't know why it is I have to stream on stream for some reason. For some reason. Now, if it doesn't reach, we can go ahead and put another one in there. So we're going to go ahead and put another one. Now, we can put a small one in, but we'll just put another one in because we're probably going to use that later. And again, spacebar gets that line going. Spacebar over here. And there we go. Tap into power. We should see our lasers now moving up there. They are. Sub-hype! God bless you, kids. Ah, thank you very much. I tried to turn it off so I don't sneeze in you guys' ears. Whew, let me get back up here into my office, into my vault office. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Thanks for spreading that love. I hope you felt the love there. Brain freeze. Kale, thanks so much for hanging out. Appreciate it big time. Appreciate it big time. Thanks for coming in, pressing that sub button. I know it is an extra special thing, I find. When someone says, Kismet, I like your channel so much that I'm going to take an extra moment to press that sub button. I was looking through some of the nice things that people say today. I'm working on something special for you guys. Basically, I saw one that said, Kismet, I actually created a Twitch account just to hit the follow for you. That is one of those moments where you're like, oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much for those kind words. Thank you so much for that inspiration. I am one of those people that don't forget the people that got me where I am. I don't forget to say thank you. I don't forget to say thanks for hitting the follow button. Thanks for hitting the subscribe button. Thanks for hitting the donate button. Now, right now, trying to get my mods to TwitchCon. TwitchCon sneaking up on us. We're getting there. I just saw that the party for TwitchCon is going to be at the Queen Mary, which is where I'm staying with my buddy Banlish. We're going to be getting all sorts of trouble up going in there. We're going to be partying. There's going to be a party going on up in there, and you guys are invited. Come on with us to TwitchCon. Let's go. Let's go. If you're going, let me know. Let me know. I would love to know if you guys are going to be there. If you do find me there, I will give you some Kiz Caps. The real deal. Not just in the thing, but I will give you some in the stream as well. If you go ahead and grab these, take yourself a tweet of these from TwitchCon, and I will give you some Kiz Caps actually in the stream, as well as I will give you the real deal, the real Kiz Caps, as well as a whole bunch of other loot if you find me at TwitchCon. Now, we'll probably be having a meetup for my community, as well as probably Banlish's during TwitchCon, which I will announce, of course, on our Twitter and on our Discord as well. A whole bunch of stuff being revamped. All my panels down below are being revamped. A whole bunch of new artwork coming down the road. Whole bunch of other amazing stuff, new videos and whatnot. Oh, I'm working so hard, everybody. I'm working so hard, and I'm trying to bring it to you as quick as I can. As quick as I can. I'm so excited about all the momentum here in the stream. Now, also, pushing for partner. That's right. Bring me that partner. Bring it to me. Bring it to me. I am going to search it out and try to crush it this time. See if they give me that partnership love. If I get partnered up in here, we're going to get crazy. Now, if you might have noticed also on my Twitter, I did mention that we're going to be doing some giveaways. I'm going to do it randomly. When we get to a moment where I suddenly say, you know what? Now's a good time for a giveaway. So be hanging out in the stream no matter what I'm streaming, no matter what I'm doing. Hang out, and you never know. You might get a legendary loot drop like the people who did yesterday. That's right. They got a whole bunch of Kiz swag that they're going to get, as well as they're going to get some free games as well. All that's going to be sent out to them the end of this month as well, which is pretty cool. Also, if you are a GameWiz subscriber, even if you just subscribe for a month and then you stopped or whatever it is, you are going to get those loot drops. Please send me your address over there on GameWiz. Some of you have not. I can't send it out to you if you don't go over there and give me your address. So I'm going to send it out again right now to let everybody know. Also, we're going to be doing a bunch of redemptions on Friday to kind of catch up on GameWiz. So if you have like a backlog of caps and all of that stuff that we owe you, I apologize. We've been switching everything over, so it does take time to do that. So I'm going to go ahead and alert you guys one more time, and then if you don't go for it, then I'm going to have to just say, sorry, and then you're going to miss it this time. You're going to miss it. So I'm going to send reminders to all of these peeps right here. Bam. There we go. Be checking your email for those reminders. We've got a couple people with the legendary loot drop who are ready to go. Oh, you guys are ready. You guys are ready. Epic loot drop. You guys are ready. You guys are going to get all sorts of sweet swag, some new stuff that no one else has got as well. No one's out. Now, the people who won those epic Kismet loot drops last night, those people are getting the very first of... Not going to tell you. Not going to tell you. I want you to open the box and see. I'm so bad. Kismet is so bad, ain't I? Ain't I so bad? It's part of the fun. It's part of the fun. So there we go. Bless you, Kismet. Thank you, Raz. I'm on mobile, and I see the emotes. Yay, Magic Wolf Lady! No spinning circles for me. Exactly. Kismet, your streams make me happy, which is something I need right now. My grandfather is in the hospital. Oh, everybody, let's show some love to Zombie Basher in the chat and for his grandfather. I hope he feels better soon. I know that can be a tough time. I have had lots and lots of medical issues, and it has been quite the struggle to come back from them. But I refuse to lay down and die. I refuse to stop doing what I love every single day. And I wasn't going to lay there and lay down and just waste away until the very end. No, no, no. Where my wife had to take care of me and so forth. Because I'm not that old. I'm not in my 80s and 90s and 100s. I'm still got a long way to go. I hope I can be here with you guys a very, very long time. I feel like I can now. I feel super strong now. More stronger than I've felt in quite a long time. Which is great. Still have vertigo. Still have sleep apnea. And I will have it until my very last day. But at least I can manage it better now. At least I'm stronger. At least I have the power over my health. Keep the power over your health. Don't let those doctors have the power over your health. You go in there and you demand for them to tell you the truth and to tell them to you straight. Tell me to me straight, doc. I want to know. What's the deal? What can I do? Give me some second opinions. Maybe you don't know what you're doing. Maybe you're just a bad human mechanic, right? A lot of doctors out there that are just like car mechanics. You can find some good ones and you find some bad ones. I know I've had 11. I tell you, only 2 out of 11 was any use. Was any use to me. I spent the rest of my money, all of my retirement, my wife's retirement, everything on these doctors to find out what was wrong with me. But I did find out what was wrong. And they did zero to help me. So I went out and I did it myself. I got out of the bed. I went to the gym. I lost that 40 pounds. I eliminated that soda. I started eating better. And so forth and so on. And now feeling so much better. Still 30 pounds to go, though. Still hitting that gym. Still doing my thing. I hope to get it done. I hope to do at least 10 more pounds before I get to TwitchCon, so I don't have to lug my big butt around. AKA it's just extra energy. That's all it is. It's not really fat. What it is extra energy that builds upon your body because that's what your body does. Your body stores extra energy for when it needs it. So when you have a lot of food, you're good. It stores it up, you're good. When you don't have a lot of food, it's basically called feast and famine. When you don't have a lot of food, what happens is it then burns your food or your energy storage, which it stores it up in fat. Now, if you go out and burn it off instead, go for a walk. 7 minutes that way, 7 minutes back. Bam, when you're at work, if you got a nice area where it isn't dangerous, you're going to get shot or something, please be careful. Go out and just, instead of sitting in the break room with your friend, you know what you do? You say, hey, you want to go walk with me? I'm trying to feel a little bit better. I'm trying to, strengthen myself up a little bit. Right? Go for a little walk instead. And you can still talk with your friend. You can still visit with them and say hello. But what you're doing also is you're getting a little bit of exercise in your day. And that's really good. It does make you feel better. Now, in the beginning, it's very rough. Usually the first couple weeks, 2 or 3 weeks, is a rough thing to get back to working out. And a lot of you know what I mean, right? Most people quit after that 3rd week. But after that, you feel so much better. And you feel better about yourself emotionally, too, not only physically. So I suggest you go out and do it. Of course, they're your choices. They're all on you. They're all up to you. Get out there and feel a little better. Because, you can do more. You can do more gaming like me. So there we go. So we got our kill box up there and running. Now we can go ahead and take this down. We no longer need this kind of scaffolding here. And now we're going to build some robots. Let's build robots, everybody. I like building robots. Robots are fun. Now, if you're in, this is called the Automatron DLC, or there's actually another way of saying it. I butcher it bigly, in a big way. This is called the Automatron DLC. Now, you get this workbench right about level 15, and you can go in and you create a new Automatron. Now, if it basically tells you what you need, and if I don't have enough, which is weird, why don't I have enough?
Never been the hammer and nails sort of guy.
Why do I not have enough? I am literally right away from Norhagen. Huh. Rubber, circuitry, ceramic, aluminum, adhesive. I just used some rubber. I just used some. I know I have some. Huh. Oh, it's aluminum. It's aluminum. I'm always low in aluminum. Darn it. Looks like we're going to have an adventure first. Everybody. Now, aluminum is one of those things that I'm always running out of in here. Let's see. What takes aluminum? Power generators. Yep. Got 2 of 25. I need screws and aluminum. All right, let's make a note that we need screws and aluminum. Okay, so we need to go back to our base over here. And throw down a vertebrate signal. Whoa, look out. We need to go back and get some of our resources and then put them in the workbench so that we can utilize them over here. So I'm going to go ahead and grab everything out of this workbench and take it with me. I'm going to go ahead and get into here. And we're going to get started. Now, since I put down that power, it used a lot of my aluminum over there. The more robots you build, you will also run out of aluminum. Now, before, I did it way too early in the game, and I didn't have enough income to sustain that aluminum, but I do know where my aluminum places are, and we're going to run around, we're going to get that done. Let's see. If I can find my little chart while we're waiting for that. All right. All right. We're going to go ahead and get in the vertebrate again. And off we go. Off we go. Back to Spectacle Island. Because there's a whole bunch of resources that are being sorted over there that are not in the workbench that we could utilize. We'll go check that first.
It's hot and ready to bring the pain, sir.
Jenna Sarba says, dang kids, I wish I could have bought my second car, a 72 Chevrolet. I'm broke. Maybe next year. There you go. There you go. 72 Chevrolet. That sounds like a nice one. Sounds like a nice one. Kids, are you playing with mods? Nuka-Cola, I get that question all the time. I do not play with third-party mods. Now, do I mod in the base vanilla style mod, like mod my weapons and stuff? Yes, I do. But I don't play with any mods because I'm still doing my achievements. And you're like, Kismet, bro, this has been out forever. You haven't done all your achievements? No, what the heck am I in a hurry for? Who am I trying to impress? I'm not trying to impress anybody. I'm trying to enjoy the most out of my game, even though I have 1,800 plus hours, almost 1,850 hours here in the game. I don't rush it. I don't rush it. I'm trying to get the most out of my money. I love this game. It is so incredibly good. Why would I want to burn myself out on it? Why would I want to make my journey be like this instead of be like that, right? I would rather make my journey incredibly fun along the way, and hopefully it inspires you guys to play another playthrough, maybe of Fallout 4 or your favorite game. Now let's go ahead and see if my helipad is working today. I'm the only one with the helipad. It looks like it didn't, because see how it went down a little bit early there? Sometimes it does work, sometimes it doesn't. But I'm the only one I've ever seen to get it to work, which is pretty cool. Which is pretty cool. Oh, you're a stalker. Get away from me. Get away from me. With your stuff all the time with the baby stuff. He's obsessed with the baby faces. All right, let's go ahead and go back in here. Now, what we need to do is we need to take all these resources with us. And we also need to drop off these resources that I have on me. Get T to drop that off. What else do we got in here? We've got some combat armor and whatnot that we had left over there. And we'll let it sort all of that stuff. And we've got some purified water that it had made over there. Mentats, rataways. I don't carry rataways on me. I rarely ever use those unless I find them on the way. Ooh, whole bunch of ammo there. Fusion cells, some missiles. There we go. You got to watch out for that stuff or it'll weigh you down. Weigh you down big time. All right, now we got our elevator going up. Later, McCready.
Not many places like this left.
Bam, and up we go. And then we'll go ahead and call the elevator here. Of course, by the time it gets here, I could have walked up the stairwell. I don't know why this particular elevator is really, really slow. And then we're going to go up here, and what we're going to do is we're going to look for our vendors. Our vendors are currently not there, but way on the other side over here, it's actually sorting a lot of that junk. Now, the reason why I run it through the sorter first is so it can pull out bone and so it can pull out bottles and things like that. We're going to take a quick look through here and make sure that it did get everything. I can see some aluminum right there. Aluminum there, aluminum can, aluminum oil. There's a lot of aluminum hanging out in here. Now, this is not being used because it's in its own separate container. When you put stuff in its own separate container, it does not work throughout all of your settlements. It has to be in a workbench somewhere. Now, am I going to put it in the workbench here? Well, I already did that and already went through and it already sorted it. Then what I do is I use Boston Airport, which is the most useless settlement in the entire game. I've actually found a use for it. I take all of my stuff that I'm never going to touch again. I'm just going to put it in the workbench and put it over there. And as you can see, we have a whole lot of stuff here. Now, usually what I do is I go through and see if it missed a bottle or if it missed some bone somehow along the way. But I'm actually not going to worry about it. I'm just going to go ahead and grab it all just to kind of speed us up here because I have plenty of bottles and plenty of all of that stuff now. And I don't really need to worry about it. So I'm going to go ahead and grab all the junk out of the workbench. And it's a lot. It's a lot of stuff, as you can see. Now, some people, what they like to do is they like to take all this stuff, throw it on the ground, and scrap it, which is perfectly okay. But that does take a really long time because you can see that I have a massive amount of resource. If I had to go through and scrap every bit of this, it would just take way too long. Way too long. It would take up too much of my gameplay time. But if you have plenty of time, go for it. Go for it. See, even just taking it out of the workbench takes a long time for me because I have so much stuff in there. There's so much stuff. There we go. I missed what you said about what I typed. I had to restart the stream. My grandfather was in World War II when the war. He had to go out and look. Watch that word. That is a slur word. I don't like to slur other people. Didn't know the war ended. Wow. Yes, I said let's show you some love in the chat, Zombie Basher, and to show your grandfather some love. I hope he gets well soon. I've had lots of medical issues myself. There we go. So not playing with mods. Kiz, where did you find your armor? All over the place, bro. Well, all over the place. Now, some people come in the stream and they ask me all the time, Kismet, where can I find power armor? All over. All over. Just put your feet on the ground, go walking around. You never know. You look around the corner and go, ah, cool, some power armor. Now, I never tell specifically where to find it because I don't want to steal that moment away from you. I don't want to steal the moment where you're walking along and you look over the thing and you look into something or around something or behind something or you go into a building and you're like, whoa, there's that awesome power armor, and there you go. You had that special moment. But if you look around, I mean, basically anywhere, basically around the kind of general big areas, you're going to get it. And I'll show you a little bit here on the map, some of the areas to look around, but I'm not going to tell you specifically. And no spoil it in the chat, please. No spoiling in my chat, or you will be timed out first, and then if you do it again, you will be permabanned. And then you'll miss out on all the sweet giveaways. All the sweet giveaways on the stream. All right, there we go. We've got all of it. Now, there are power armors everywhere. Where you start off at Sanctuary, this whole area right here. This whole area, there's a bunch of them. Not just one. There's a bunch of them. Over here, bunch of them. Over here, bunch. Up here, bunch. Right? Over here, bunch. Right? Down here, whole big bunch. Some of the best ones are down here in this big city right here. Some of the X01s down there somewhere. Down there somewhere. Now, do I know where they are? Yeah, I know where they all are. I have had them all. I've had them all in the thing. I've done all the DLC. I've finished the entire game in the hardest mode that you can, in survival mode, the new survival mode. And I've done it fairly easily. Fairly easily after you get past level 40. Because I had the Overseer's Guardian. But this time, much harder. Much harder because I only have my melee weapon. My melee weapon.
That just looks like junk to me.
It is junk. Preston, come here. Let me give you a little smack in the head. Okay, so we got all that loot there. But we're going to need to wait till morning time here. To also grab some from our vendors. So let's go ahead and park our armor upstairs here. We'll just walk our way up there. Like so.
This is a nice change of pace.
Thank you, Preston. Thank you, Preston. Thank you, Crazy. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and basically sleep until the morning time, till 8 a.m. in-game, so that my vendors are back in the vendor spot so I can go there and I can buy some resources from them. Now, I actually have plenty of aluminum. I have a lot of it on me right now. But it's not in a place in which I can utilize it for my other settlements.
I can't believe we slept this late.
Now, I also got that lover's embrace because Piper is my sweetheart. That gives you bonus to your XP and to some of your stats. So there we go. We got that going on. And we're going to go ahead and need to talk to our vendor. And then we're back out of here again.
Be up soon. It'd be nice to have the daylight back.
Thanks, bro.
Time to kick some ass. Nice view.
All right. Now, when you have your companions around you, they love to talk in your ear. Hello! ISO, what's up? Sup, Screwed for Life. What's up, man?
Yeah.
Tab saying hello in the chat. Kismet. Did you get the Kate perk? Yes, I did, Raz. I already got the Kate at maximum affection. Hello, Kismet and gang, says Fredder. Glad I could catch the show tonight. Please, Kismet. Kismet, please, Kismet them coming. Kismet them coming. You got me with that one. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Kismet, always fun to watch. Thank you, Fredder. Actually, I was looking at a whole lot of what people say in the stream all the time. Nice things that people say. So I'm making something special for you guys. And I can't wait to show you. I can't wait to show you. It's a lot of work, though. It's a lot of work. I've already put about 20-plus hours into it. Probably about another 6 to 8 hours on it tomorrow. And hopefully it makes you laugh, makes you smile a little bit. That is my goal. That is my goal. Now let's go ahead and talk to dude over here.
What have you got to trade today?
Now he's got a whole bunch of stuff for me right here. Now he's got some aluminum, as you can see right there. So I'm going to go ahead and grab some of that. Now I can buy all this out right here. But I'm just going to buy the stuff that has the little things next to it, right? Like so. Like so. Now, I've also invested in this particular vendor so that if I want to, I could also get all the caps as well. He's got some copper there. He's got a whole bunch of kind of random stuff here. Like so. And here. And there. Okay, there we go. Now, I'm going to go ahead and get that. And then I'm like, you know what? Wait a minute. I got a whole bunch of water, purified water. I could go ahead. I could go over here to my thing here. Grab my purified water, which I have about 7,000, and it's making more right now. Look at it coming down their line there. And then I can use that basically as currency. Now, I make a lot of purified water. I make about 8,000 at some point toward the end of my gameplay per 2 days. So every 2 days, I make 100,000 bottle caps in game. Let that sink in for a moment. That's millions of bottle caps I'm going to make in this playthrough. Millions. Now I want to get those caps back. So how much is 7,000+ bottle caps worth? How about 700 or 77,200 caps? 77,000. That's right. That's a whole lot. I know. That's a whole lot. So I'm going to go ahead and just dial that right in there. And again, I'm not going to do every vendor, but this one right here because he's got some of my caps and I want to get those back. I want to get those back. So I'm literally going to dial it in. The exact amount of caps that he has, or a little bit over. And bam, now I got his caps back as well. And then I'm going to go ahead and put that back in because I don't want to be overburdened carrying around. Did I just give him 7,000? I think I just gave him 7,000 purified water.
What have you got to trade today?
Oh, now that's a big goof right there. No.
You know,
that's weird.
Let's
try it again. Maybe I'm just missing it. Blink my eyes a little bit. Huh. Oh, brain's not working. Duh, my inventory, not the thing. That I threw myself off. There it is. It's in my inventory. This right here is the other inventory. The one way over there is my inventory. Sometimes my brain just like goes and says, starts doing the robot. And then I'm like, come on, brain, come back again. Sleep apnea for you. Sleep apnea does that to you. I'm sorry if that happens sometimes in the stream. It will happen. Just roll with it. Just roll with it. It's my brain putting on the brakes. There we go. Saying hello to Magic Wolf Lady in the chat. This Crazy saying hello in there. Everybody say hello to Crazy. You in Texas Fast make my day when I'm sad or bored. I can watch you guys stream. Love you, man. Thank you, Gregory Army. Thank you so much, bro. Gonna take that and put that in my nice things that people say. I have literally hundreds of them now. About 800. If you'd like to see those, if you'd like to read through some of those, they are right down below the stream there. You can click on that link. There's a gigantic list of them. Gigantic list. They are the reason why I keep going here in the stream. Those little bits of thank yous, little bit of love here in the stream. Again, I just try to absorb it and send it right back out to you. Send it right back out to you. I see Volfan hanging out. What's up? Good to see ya. Good evening to you. Let's see. Who else we got? Tab going lol. Lol. Kismet's brain's broken. Hey, Compton, what's up, man? Always great to see you in the chat. Compton, long-time supporter. Long-time supporter of the stream. All right, let's keep going. So we got all that done. We've got our sorted resources, our sorted junk. We bought some more junk so that we can use that as well. We're ready to go. We're ready to go. Now, we could go down the elevator, but that takes too long. Let's just do the jetpack action. Bam. We're good. Vertibird signal grenade. Boom. Down, ready to go. Now, while we're waiting for the Vertibird to come in, we're going to go ahead and save so we don't have to do all of that again. There we go. And get back into power armor, and off we go. Now, as you can see, we're walking around overburdened a lot. Also, we're having an overburdened stream in honor of my Overburdened with Love emote that has dropped in the chat. If you have not seen it yet, there you go. There you go in the chat. Look at my little dragon. He is so awesome. He's there hugging his loot. It's such a symbol of my stream to be overburdened and how much I love loot. To have a little dragon hanging out there, and he's overburdened with love. He's carrying that that stuff, the little bits of hearts everywhere. I think it was just an absolute stroke of genius. I worked with an amazing artist named Ash Angel. If you have not already gone over there and shown her some love, mods, if we could track down Ash Angel. There's Crazy. He's got the full emotes. He's got all three of them. I think it's my favorite one of all of them. It is definitely it. If you subscribe at the highest level tier, you get that awesome emote. Big time. You get it. All right, here we go. Superhero landing. Exactly, Mixie. Yes. Nailed it. Nailed it. Greetings and salutations, says Kalamog. Greetings to you as well. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate everybody chilling out. There you go. I enjoy trains. That is a great idea. Yes, guest tab. The thing I like about it is what I call a chain emote. Now, if you really want to have fun with it, what you do is you go ahead and make, you put your overburdened in there, then you put a whole bunch of cars in between, and then you put your train at the end, and then you made a big long train. I think it's super fun. Try it out in the chat, everybody. If you've got a few of those emotes, try out that kind of chaining those emotes together. Now, we need to go to Boston Airport real quick here to drop off all these resources, and then we'll keep on going. Keep on going. How are we looking on time? We got some time. We got some time. Then we're going to go ahead and play some 7 Days to Die in a bit. After we kind of get this squared away, I want to go ahead and make some robots here at some point. Get that going. Then we're going to continue to make some robots tomorrow night because I'll be doing Fallout 4 tomorrow as well. I do it on Wednesday and Thursday and Saturdays and Sundays and all the rest of the days. I play 7 Days to Die. I play 7 Days to Die every day, by the way, if you're wondering. So if you like 7 Days to Die, feel free to hang out. We'll be doing it here in a bit. I've got both the community server and also my my teamwork server. If you'd like to be part of our community server, just let me know. You're welcome to get on there and to get into all sorts of trouble. If you've got a buddy, maybe you want to play with your friends, but your connection's a little bit too slow, or when you host it on yours and when Horde Night happens, you're just lagging out like crazy. Well, you know what? Come on in the community server. Come on in. That's what it's for. Once I got that sub love, the first thing I want to do, of course, is pay it right back to the community and have the community have something awesome where they can play games together. That's what I love to do. I love to encourage people to play games together. Now, if you like to play games on our server, you got to go on our Discord, go into our lurker chat and say, Kismet, I would like to be part of the community server. Now, my mods hopefully are watching closely that lurker chat in case somebody does go in there and they are asking to be on the server.
Setting her down.
Nushki says, I love the little dude. Yes, he is awesome. I love the little dude as well. My little overburdened with love dragon. It just came out good. He's got a really great little smile on his face. If you guys would like to see what he looks like as a bit larger, as a larger icon as well, you can check it out on the Discord while you're in there in the lurker chat. All right, so here we are at the Boston Airport. Really, the only thing I use this for is to dump goods right here. Speaking of awesome people, Tex is coming in with a host. Thank you so much for the host, love, Tex. Now, look at that. I have 4,843 weight on me right now. I'm going to hit T. Boom. Look at that. All 4,000 just went into the workbench. Went into the workbench. Now, let's go ahead and see how much aluminum we've got in there now. Let's go ahead and put this down. we've got 82 aluminum. So we've got a bunch now. We've got a bunch. We can go ahead and build ourselves a few robots. We're going to need to get some more aluminum. We'll go ahead and get into that trouble at some point too. But now we could use the vertibird, but really we're not that far away from Norhagen, so we might just kind of run our way over there and do that. Now we need a little bit of food and water as well, but luckily I of course have stocked up on some vegetable soup, which is going to give me both food and water. Very easy to make vegetable soup, by the way. Super easy to make. You just have some carrots. You have of course your dirty water. And your potatoes. Works really, really good. Now, you have to collect your potatoes because they eat the potatoes normally. So you got to collect those. But Norhagen's just over the way there. So we're going to go ahead and just kind of get out here in the wasteland. Brotherhood Knight Sergeant talk. Okay. Okay. I didn't see him there. Unless he was like invisible. Using a stealth boy, I didn't see him. Holy, oh my good Joel, mama. Keep up the great work. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, whoop, did you see that cow fall out of nowhere? It fell from the sky. Holy moly with that jump scare. Thank you so much for those 1,000 bits. That lightning made me jump. That lightning made me jump big time. If you would like to scare the heck out of me, that's the way to do it. Drop 1,000 bits on the stream. So show some love in the chat, everybody. Thank you so much. That's Tab saying, keep up the great work. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate that big time. Pink Ranger. Everybody show some love to Pink Ranger. I'm going to go ahead and take that, by the way, Tab, and put that in my nice things that people say. Appreciate that big time. I do collect those. Those inspire me every single day. I get up. I read 5 of those every single day out of that list. Some of them I might take and put up on my Twitter, by the way. You might see that from time to time. And some of them I just read, and then I say, okay, what am I going to do today to make this the best stream I've ever done? And I go straight to it. Piece of junk. Piece of junk, be broken. And now I'm going to bypass that all over there and just kind of run over here to Norhagen. Now I can take a shortcut. Boom! Look at that. Didn't have to walk in the water just by hitting the space bar. You can just tap it, and you can kind of float across the top of the water. All right, now we made it back. Let's go ahead and try it again. Try it again. But, of course, the first thing we want to do is save. Boom. Imagine if your character looked like this in 7 Days to Die. Imagine if it was that high quality. That'd be amazing. I'm sure they'll get there. I'm sure they'll get there. All right, take 2, everybody. Take 2. New automatron. Let's see if we have enough now. You lack the requirements still.
Building something useful, I hope.
Huh. Huh. Must be lacking something else. What am I lacking now? Oh. Says I only have 5 of 15. Something wrong there. Ah, look what happened. See? I knew there was something wrong because somehow I lost my connection to the Boston airport. Somehow my provisioner is messed up. That's okay. I'm going to utilize somebody else over here to be a kind of a backup provisioner. This person who's standing here doing nothing. And I'm going to send this person also to the Boston airport. Now, I already have a provisioner there. And I'm going to go ahead, and it's actually coming from Boston airport to over here. But I'm going to reestablish that again. Look again. There we go. Now I've got that connection. And now I'm going to go ahead and try it again to craft. New automatron. Aha! See, it doesn't say it anymore. See how weird that is? Sometimes it just loses the connection, though your provisioner's still there. And I got 2 provisioners running it. I'm just going to have 2 provisioners going so it stops messing up my connection. So here we go. We're going to go ahead and use this to build a new automatron. Now, the first person to put it in was Mr. Stabs. He's going to get the first name in the game today. So we're going to go ahead and put in Mr. Stabs 007. Now, if you'd like to get in the game, here's how you do. Here's how you do. Do it small? Yeah, there we go. There we go. We'll do it all small. Bam. Or actually, let's do initial caps. There we go. So what we're going to do is Mr. Stabs. Now, what is Mr. Stabs going to do? I'm going to put you on farm. I'm going to put a farm Mr. Stabs. Bam. There we go. Now, when I'm making a robot that's just going to farm, I'm going to go in and I'm going to modify it a bit. So it'll go a bit faster. The first thing I do is I go into the legs and I go in and I don't put sentry legs. That's not going to be helpful. Solitron legs, nope. Mr. Handy Thruster. Now, the reason why I use Mr. Handy Thruster is so that he can get around very, very quickly. Like so.
This unit is unit remaining in factory default mode.
Hold on a second. I forgot to do something. Now, if you leave him like that, he's going to be talking to you way too much. You're going to have, like, especially if you have about 20, 30 robots, you're going to have lots and lots of trouble. It automatically gives those out, Dark Angel. Yeah, it auto gives it out. You don't need to give that out anymore. It auto gives it out for me, which is awesome. All right, so what I'm going to do is go ahead and bright bleep voice to take the voice off of there, so I don't have to listen to him bleep at me all the time. Actually, let's change the color while we're at it too. Let's see. Let's give him some blue paint. I can't really see the blue paint, only in the arms in this current set, but there we go. Mr. Stabs is off and running. Now, you can also talk to him. And I'll say...
Even though I can't understand you, I think we'll get along just fine.
There we go.
Actually, I'll be back later.
Now, you can use your automatrons as your companions, which is great because you can use them actually to deliver stuff too, which I do. I call it my robot delivery system. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to farm a whole lot of stuff over here. And the first thing I want to start with is some potatoes. I've got 13 potatoes on me right now. And I want to do a whole lot of potatoes, like a massive amount of potatoes. So I'm going to go ahead and do... right there. So as you can see, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then again, back this way. And again, you saw I had 13, but I'm only going to do 12. The reason why I'm going to do 12 is because 12 is the most that that robot can do. It can only do 12 of everything except for mute fruit. Mute fruit, they do only 6. Where do you go? Over here. So we're going to take Mr. Stabs and we're going to put him on those potatoes. Now, what I might do later is I might come back later and upgrade Mr. Stabs when I have more aluminum. Upgrade him to a super robot and give him a sentry legs and give him all sorts of weapons and stuff. But right now, as we're adding people in here, until we have a mass amount of resources, that's what we can do to make those robots. Now, I'm probably going to need another one here. So now other things that I like to have them farm, of course, is lots of mute fruit, various other things as well. Now, let's see what we don't have a lot of. We don't have a lot of gourd. We don't have a lot of melons. Now, of course, this is checking all of our settlements here, by the way. Any of this food that's actually in a settlement somewhere, I can access from elsewhere. Now, some of it also has been sorting in the in the Mega Work Sorter, Mega Workbench Sorter. But let's go ahead and set up another farm here with mute fruit. And in mute fruit's case, for every robot, you can do a total of 6 because it's worth 1 food unit. How do you know? Well, let me show you. Let me go a little above and beyond for you guys new to Fallout 4. I know a lot of you already know this, and I've said it many times on the stream before, but I like to help out the new peeps as well as my longtime peeps as well. Right here, see it says 1. That's 1 food unit each of these produced. And a companion or a robot or basically your settlers can do up to 6 food units maximum, right? Now, we roll over potatoes over here. Notice that it is 0.5. The 0.5 means that it's half a food unit, so basically you have to put down twice as much for it to give the same result. That's 6 food units, right? So we're going to go ahead and have our next robot go over there and see if we can have them take care of that. I'm going to take my arrow out of there. Now, look what happened. They automatically came over here and started doing it. When you have people who aren't doing anything, they will automatically come over here and start to farm this out. Now, if you really want to create a gigantic farm, what you want to do is you want to have it in a nice flat area with, of course, a lot of peeps. So let's do it again. 3, 4, 5, and 6. And let's see if anybody decides to come over here and work on it. Oh, notice my food's going up over there. It's at 43. There we go. Some other people doing mute fruit. Now, you can make lots of money just doing mute fruit, by the way. Mute fruit is a great cash crop. If you want to just put mute fruit down instead of doing purified water, go for it. There we go. We're going to do it again. Do it again. Give it a minute. Watch the food up there go up. Somebody else coming in. Did a little bit of this, right? There we go. Still some left over, though. There's still some of those they haven't been doing. That's okay. Let's keep going. Put 6 more down. Let's see if it goes up anymore. We're at 46. Nope. Seems like that's kind of where we're at, right? Now, I could assign some people who are not doing anything, like this person right here. I could assign that person over here. But again, I'm going to go ahead and make another robot. And we're going to use that for farming. All right. Rename farm. I'm going to speed up a little bit here. Now, I went ahead and put Mr. Stabs in Vault 45 here. Now we're going to get everybody. Everybody, 1982. Bam. There you go. You are in game. Again, same thing. Take out the Protectron leg, Mr. Handy Thruster. Like so. Change the voice to bright bleep voice. Oh, good job. Good job, Pink Ranger. Pink Ranger's on the job. And let's see. Let's go ahead and do the blue paint again. Now, in survival mode, your resources are very difficult to get. Much, much tougher to get those resources. So I'm going to go ahead and send them over here on the mute fruit. And we'll wait a second. And we'll see that our food's going up from 46 now to 52. And our robots are working away. So why would you want robots instead of people doing your food? Anybody know in the chat? Let me know. Let me know in the chat if you know why. I just retweet. Awesome, Gregory. Yeah, they're gonna dish out some retweet love. If you go to the Twitters, right here, twitter.com, Kismet, B like Bravo, P like Papa. You go over there, you retweet, you can earn some Kiss Caps. That's right, Kiss Caps toward those legendary loot gives away, toward the giveaways that we may do tonight. We'll see how it goes. As well as we will also be part of our contest. You can redeem stuff like put yourself in game, put your name in game if you want. You can also use it toward requesting songs and a whole bunch of other stuff which will be coming up onto our redemptions very, very soon. We're still moving a lot of that stuff over from Revlo back in the day. I mean, it's not hard to do. It's not that I don't know how to do it or I'm struggling to do it. It's just having the time to do it because I have so many projects that I have going on. So there we go. There we go. Item not found. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, you got to put in Vault 45. Put in Vault 45 or just click that link, Gregory Army. Click that link. It'll take you over to our Stream Elements page and you can go ahead and pick from what you want and say, oh, okay, boom, I want to be put in Vault 45. And there you go. Super easy. Super easy. And again, it just uses your points in stream. It does not use any real-life cash. There we go. Look at you go. Look at that. Kale has 31,629. Wow, Kale, I wish you were in the stream last night, or maybe you were. Maybe you were. Did you try to go for those legendary loots? The legendary loots, Codis got it, and also Nocte got it as well. Gonna get that legendary loot into the month. You're also gonna see yourself get yourself some sweet games pop up under Discord. So be watching for that also, people. Hey kids, Alpha 16 7 Days to Die just released. Is it a stable version? Paradox? Is it an update? What is it? Let me know. Let me know. We might have to do a restart tonight. I love a good restart. I will give you guys a tour of everything that we're doing first, and then we might do a restart. Oh, I love a good restart. Well, let's see. Let's see. Missed it last night. Don't worry, Kale. We're going to be doing some more. We're going to be doing some more. We're going to be giving away more legendary stuff here on the stream. Yep, I upped it, everybody. Make sure to go, my mods, please make sure to go and look at that spreadsheet that I spent a lot of time working on. Look at that spreadsheet for how to give out how much points for what, so that you guys will know. So you guys will know. We have upped the caps for you guys. We've upped the love that we give out here on the stream for those retweets. So it's even better a time to go and retweet right now. You're going to get a lot of retweet love. You're going to get a lot of Kiz caps. They're going to be showering down. You're going to be like styling when it comes to time to do those giveaways as well. They're going to be flying out of Vault 45 here. Let me see if I can get it to pop up. Turn that off there. Let's see if I can get it to pop up here. Right there it is. All right, there we go. You guys are going to be raining down the Kiz caps. You can do giveaways. You can do contests with them. Right now, we're not doing any giveaways and contests because I know people always ask me. We're not doing it right now, but this is how you do it when we do it. You use exclamation point ticket or use exclamation point bet in the long run when we do those. Like we also do fun games here in the game, in the stream, like Guess How Overburdened Kismet is. And if you guessed right, you might win all the caps. You might win them all. It's pretty fun. Pretty fun to do that. Now, there is also some other things that you can do. As a sub of my stream, and I know this has been a requested feature, and I have got it working, you can give caps to other people. You can make it rain, which is the redemption, which everybody can do. But as a sub, you can physically give caps to other people. If you see somebody in the stream and they hit exclamation point loot and they only have 500 caps, you can give them some caps directly. You can. Pretty awesome, huh? Pretty awesome. The way you do that is you just put exclamation point give points, put their name in there, and how many points you want to give them. That's what's awesome about being a sub. Lots of other sub perks coming for you on that as well. Yeah, no worry. No worries, crazy. No worry, bro. No worries. It takes time to get used to a new system. But again, everybody, please review that spreadsheet. That's what it's there for. Let you communicate to my mods what's going on. Not sure. The developers just tweeted it out. Okay. It's stable. Oh, what? You got to opt out of experimental. Nice, nice. Oh, well, we're going to do that in just a bit. What? Hop Shock coming in saying, Kismet, I love it. Watch the big bada boom. Watch for it. Watch for it. Bam! Later, bits. Take that from the man himself. Thank you so much for that love, Hop Shock. I appreciate it. Thanks for coming in, subbing to the channel. I hope you enjoy it. I play a lot of Fallout. I play it on Wednesdays and Thursdays and Saturdays and Sundays, and I love playing. Some people come in and say, Kismet, aren't you bored of that game, bro? No, because I didn't burn out all the fun. I didn't burn it out on day one. I'm having the fun. I learn new stuff every time. I also discover stuff that I've never seen in game. 1,800 plus hours, and there's still things that I haven't seen. Because I don't rush it. I don't try to steal away. I don't cheat. I don't shortcut. I don't use third-party mods. Do you know why? Because I don't want to steal away part of the fun. Now, it's your game. You can do whatever you want. But just a suggestion. Just a suggestion. Get more money out of your... Get more fun out of your money, right? That's what you want to do. And hopefully my stream inspires you to do that. So we got a couple robots going here. They're going to go ahead and farm away and do some fun stuff here. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and just have a little bit of fun. That kind of shows you a bit about what we're going to do there. A little bit of fun. Let's find another settlement that's nearby. Maybe over here at Croup Manor. Maybe over here at Country Crossing. Finch Farm. It actually has the word farm in it, right? Maybe that's where we should create a farm. Right? Now, these robots also will act as defenders of the base. They will get down but not destroyed unless you have a rocket turret. If you have a rocket turret, you can actually destroy your own robots, so be very, very careful when you are doing that. So let's go ahead and do probably one more here, and then we're going to get our 7 Days to Die prepped and ready over there. Probably take a little quick break before we switch over to 7 Days to Die. And by the way, thanks everybody for hanging out in the stream. I'm doing a huge partner push right now. A huge push for partner. If you want to help me get partner, here's what you do. You answer the call to action, the call to arms here as part of the Kismet Army. I need you guys to be in the stream as much as you can. To bring the stream and open the stream and leave it up. no matter what game I'm playing. I need you to go out to Twitter. I need you to go out there and retweet. Invite other people to come in. I need you to go to Facebook and say, hey, we're mobilizing the Kismet Army here. We're trying to get Kismet to partnership. We're trying to push forward. And invite people to come in, press that follow button. Go off to my YouTube, Kismet BP, press that subscribe button. All of those things are great ways of helping out here. And I get that question all the time. Kismet, how can I help out? That's a great way. This is free. It's free. It's free to hit the follow button. It's free to go to Twitter. Even if you don't have a Twitter account, make a Twitter account. Again, it's free. Make a new one. Boom, retweet it out. It really helps me a lot. Another thing that helps me a lot here in the stream is for you to host my channel. Whether you're a streamer or whether you're not a streamer, you can basically host someone's channel. You go into your channel, you go into your chat, and you go /host, and then my name, Kismet, and then _ Ring of Destiny, all one word. Just one underscore, boom, all one word, come back together, right? Then that will host my channel, and again, that gets me one step closer. Now, if you are hanging out right now in the stream, if you don't mind, would you consider hitting that follow button? That follow button does also help me as well. We love to see people hit the follow button. I know we're getting follow spammed right now because of the Twitch app, so I don't have my Dragon Hammer on right now. If you do hit the follow button and you're hanging out in my stream, just say something in the chat. Say, hey, Kismet, I just hit the follow button, bro. This way I can give you a proper thank you and a proper welcome to the stream. It kind of took away a bit of my fun that I always love to welcome everybody with a Dragon Hammer. I like to welcome every single person who comes in and presses the follow button. That's just me. I think it is a thing of respect to do that for people coming in showing you that love. Showing you that love in your stream. So there we go. We've got that going. Let's go ahead and wander over there. Throwing a grenade. Grenade! Oh, what happened to my Brahmin? My Brahmin died. Poor Brahmin. Poor Brahmin. So we're going to go ahead and pull in the vertebrate. I probably should be upgrading the servers. I'm going to let everybody know right now that I'm going to be upgrading the servers real quick. Ah, cool. Thank you, Dark Angel. I just saw your whisper, man. Thanks. Thanks. All right. I'm going to let everybody know that I'm going to turn off the 7 Days as I server. I hope it's stable. I hope they fix the farm issue. That's what I want to know. Hey, anybody's in the chat right now, do you know if they fixed the farm lag issue? Also, my mods, if you could go find the notes, Dark Angel or whoever, go find the release notes and look through there and see if they fixed that farm problem. Because that's going to be the first thing we test, is that farm. I should have put the word servers in there instead of server. Helps if I spell it right too. Helps if I spell it right too. Now we have two servers. We have a teamwork or a live stream server that you guys are going to see our amazing teamwork. Also I'm going to warn everyone. Boom, there we go. Going to refresh start stable, and let it run for a long, long time instead of restarting it all the time, like we typically do in the releases. So I'm going to go ahead and start that going over here, but I'm going to keep going on what I'm doing here. Where's my vertebrate? I didn't hear it somewhere. Did it fly away? What the heck? Decided didn't want to show up. Ah, Pimp of the Dead. Got all those icons going in Discord. There you go, bro. There you go. I love how you can do them in Discord. By the way, if you are a sub of my channel, you can actually, it links you now to my Discord. So if you go in there, you have your own sub channels. You have the ability to do the emotes in actually our Discord as well, which is super awesome. Super awesome. Now, if you do want to get that Overburdened with Love emote, that is the top tier thing. Consider upgrading if you can afford it. If you can't, that's okay. That's okay. I appreciate you anyway. I appreciate you being in the stream anyway. That's one of my favorite emotes that I've ever had done. There it comes. I must have like forgot it or it flew away or something. It flew away. Or it just didn't show up, one or the other. All right, come on, we got to go. We got to go. We got to get this stuff going. We got to build some robots. Now I'm going to start working my way up on the coast, and some of you know why. If you know why, don't say why, but some of you tell me if you know why I'm moving up the coast here to go over here somewhere. All right? If you know why, say yes, I know why, but don't tell me, don't say why. Right? Just if you really know. Of course, you could just say it anyway, but if you really know, put it in the chat. Why I'm going up in that corner.
Clear for takeoff.
Why I'm heading that direction. Kids, when you opt out 7-day die, you get an update to A17138. Awesome, pimp. Awesome. I'll get that going. They just fully released A16, no more experimental. Cool. Did they fix it though? It's the biggest update since Alpha 1, they said. Over 88 pages of notes for Alpha 16 non-experimental. They released it 30 minutes ago. Perfect, Aquatic Pimp. Perfect for a restart. Now, I might give some of you guys a shot to be on our Teamwork server. If you're one of my subs, you're going to get first shot. Maybe you want to play stable version of A16 on an amazing server with a bunch of amazing people. I'm going to give you a shot. As my subs, I will give you a shot. All right? So here's what you want to do. You want to go into our Discord. Oh, hold on. Oh, I can't shoot. The gun's gone. The rum's gone. Oh, I want to shoot those bad guys. Who's this guy walking around? No.
Could be a little rough.
Oh, look at that. Ah, super mutants over there. Now we got the kill box up here, but it's a puny one. Shooting rockets. Big old battle going on over here. I love to watch these epic battles. 2 vertibirds. Now I could run in there, but it's not as cool as watching it. Let's get a little closer and watch it. Uh-oh, whoa! Whoa, vertibird down. Vertibird down over here. Someone shot off a nuke. There we go. Creedy using his chain gun. All these peeps down here shooting off their laser weapons. Toast! Watch the action. Let's watch the action. This is the stuff right here. This is the stuff. Get him, McCready. Now they got a bunch of Institute rifles that I gave them, and they're owning it up.
I'll make this quick.
Creedy's a good shot.
This is a joke. Go for it, I got you.
What just happened?
You're wasting my time.
Ah, burned up his fusion core. Alright, that's enough of this. Time for Kismet to get in there. Time for Kismet to get in there and finish this up. shouldn't have reloaded. Come on, what you got? Unarmed him. Legendary. Hey. No weapons. Come on. Melee to melee. Don't you cheat with your weapons. Take that, sucker. There's another one down there. Cunning metal arm. Let's take it. Where's the other one? Let's fly. Let's take the high road.
For your worthless life! Oh.
Death from above! Oh! Home run, baby! That's a home run right there. Let's get her light on. Who else we got? Someone's using a flamethrower. Up!
Oh, shit. A lot of blood.
This is no game!
Why is life so tough? I was just in the middle of an epic battle. That was super fun. Ah, fail fish. Fail fish, everybody. All right. Well, I'm glad I saved at some point. So yeah, that's called a game crash. Kerblamo. I rarely have game crashes. I rarely have them. But sometimes it just says, screw you, Kismet. I'm going home. I'm going home. Screw you guys. I'm going home. Bam. All right, let me jump back in game here. See where we left off. All right, load her up. Load her back up again. There we go. Such is the way. Such is the way it goes, everybody. Hey, Arlex, what's up, man? Okay, so when you get out of 7 updates you to 16. Yeah, we're going to do all of that here in just a minute. We're going to get it all updated. Almost there so I can redeem, says Gregory. Oh, really? By the way, my subs right now, if you want to do Gregory a solid, you could give him some of your caps to get him to the point at which he can redeem. If you wanted to. If you wanted to, do something nice for somebody else. If you got 50,000 caps, maybe dish him out 1,000 caps. I'm going to leave it up to you guys. Now, I would normally give it out to people, but I'm going to leave it up to you guys. You guys have the power of subs to actually give stuff to other people, which I think is super cool. Super cool. One of the features I have been asked for many, many times on our points is the ability to give out those points. Speaking of, get back in my mod chat. Stream was super frozen. Was it frozen? Am I frozen again? Was I slideshowing?
That last trader who came through was telling me
Rip. Ah, there we go. Aquatic Pimp's gonna make it rain. Mods, go ahead and hand out that 30 Kiz caps to everybody. Make sure to let me know in the mod chat when it's been done. Make sure to put at Kismet that that we have given out. Make it rain. Let's see. What am I doing? I am getting the command for everybody. The updated chat commands are right here. I should put that in my thing right there. There we go. All right, so the command for you subs to give out points would be basically give points and then the person's name and then the name of the user that you want to give it to. So in the case if I wanted to give you guys points, I would say give points, then space, Aquatic Pimp, space, 500. Right? And I'd give 500 Kiz caps. So you have that power as subs to give other people Kiz caps. I want to see who does it first. The first person who does it. There we go. The first person who does it going to get lots of love from the chat is Sister Wolf. Right there. Sister Wolf was able to give some of her points. Even though she is one of my mods, she could actually give points away on behalf of the stream. But she actually gave up some of her personal points to you. So make sure to show Sister Wolf lots of love. I love people who are selfless like that, who will give other people love in exchange and just help other people out. So they can get that redemption. They can get that thing. Give them a little bit extra thing. Of course, Sister Wolf has like hundreds of thousands of Kiss Caps as well. She hangs out in my stream a long time. I was actually looking at a quote from Sister Wolf as well, which will be highlighted in that video that I'm making. Basically about a long time ago when I was just a little baby streamer, back when I only had just a few people in the stream. And it inspired me every single day since then. So big love to Sister Wolf. Big love to Sister Wolf in the stream here, everybody, for giving out those caps to other people. Bam. Let me jump back to the present here. There we go. Making sure I'm not missing anything. Now, again, remember, if you're going to send something to me, make sure to put @Kismet. Let me know when we've given away that Make It Rain. We've given away that Make It Rain love here in the stream. Now, let me go ahead and also do these redemptions. All right, we've done everybody. We've done his. Next up is Top Atlas. Now, as you can see, it put me back over here. We're going to have to run a little long on this, but we're going to have a great time, of course, restarting in 7 Days to Die. So let's try it again. Let's get our vertibird. And let's go over there and get this going on. Now, did it... Oh, no.
Ready to serve.
Hold on. I don't see my farm. And I don't see my connection. Oh, no, it took that away. Hold on. Darn it. Okay. I didn't save right after that. Okay, hold on. I got to fix this all back up again. Boston Airport. Now, watch how fast I do it. This is normally how fast I do it, by the way, when I'm off stream. If I'm playing... I used to play off stream Fallout, but I don't do it anymore. I only play it on stream for you guys. Because some of you are like, Kismet, I didn't get to see whatever it is you did. And I was like, okay, I'll just play it just on stream. 3, 4, 5, 6. Right here. Not trying to make them pretty, I'm just trying to make them functional. All right, there we go. So we got a whole bunch of people here, and some of them will kick in doing it, and some of them won't. Let's go back and get in my power armor. And I got to craft those robots again, or I will forget. So, of course, the new one. Say this. We're going to hit T. We're going to say farm. Mr. Stabs. 007. Bam. You thought I forgot. You thought I was going to forget. I do not forget my peeps. My peeps are awesome. Now, I might forget. Just saying. I got a bad memory problem, but I'll try not to forget. How about that? All right. And again, Mr. Stabs out of there. Gonna put him to work on those potatoes. Go get those potatoes. All right. Now, the cool thing I like about Stream Elements, by the way, is it does give me a redemptions history. So, if you redeem something, it will let me know, so that if you redeem, put in Vault 45, I won't forget it later on. So we have Mr. Stabs, and then we had Everybody was the other one. And again, we'll go ahead and make another one. We'll hit T, we'll hit Farm, and Everybody. 1982. Again, if you have not tried Steam Elements, I strongly recommend it. I really do. I only recommend things that I like. I'm not going to get anything from it. It's not like I'm making any money from it or anything. And I like to tell it to people straight. If it sucked, I would just tell you it sucked, because people can see right through you when you're trying to, you know, finagle them. At least I can see right through people when they try to do that kind of stuff. They're like, oh, buy this thing. I really, really like it. It is such a great thing. I like this thing so much. Buy this thing. And you're like, yeah, right, bro. Yeah, right, bro. You're just trying to make $1. I know what you're trying to do. There's nothing wrong with making $1 either. There's nothing wrong with, you know, staying employed and
well,
making a little bit of money while you're doing what you're doing, you know. But there's like a line where you kind of cross to that kind of, you kind of cross into that kind of untrustworthy line. Untrustworthy area. Hi there, Kismet. I can see everybody. There you go, everybody. Perfect timing. I just made your robot again for the second time. I crashed out earlier, and I lost your robot. So we go ahead and I put him in here. He's going to do some farming. Let's go ahead and save this time. Now we got Mr. Stabs and everybody in game. I lost my vertibird, but oh well. I'll throw another one down. Because this time I don't want to go over there and have a big old battle and then lose it. Yeah, all right. We're going to call in another one. Also, we're going to do a full restart and a full thing. I'm going to let my people know also in lurker chat.
Damn. Fooling around, are you?
There we go. Let my team know that we're going to do a restart. Again, if you would like to be part of that restart, if you are a sub of my channel, I'm going to give you a shot to play on the live server, the teamwork server, if you want. Here's what you do. You go into my chat, into the Discord. You go ! Discord. My mods will put it in the chat for you. And then you go in there, or you can just do it yourself. Discord. It'll pop it up there. Click on that. Go into Discord. Now, you can do it via web browser, or you can download the app either way. You can go into the lurker chat. Say, Kismet, I'd love to be part of the teamwork server. Then, of course, read the rules up at the top. There's a pinned, there's a little pin up there at the top of Discord to do that. And then agree to those rules. Say, Kismet, I've read the rules. I agree to it. I'd love to be on your teamwork server and help you relaunch in Alpha 16. If you'd love to do that, you are welcome. I'm going to give you a shot tonight. Now, if you disrupt the server, if you break the rules or whatever, you're gone. I don't care if you're a highest level tier highest level tier support of the stream. I can't have people on the stream like that. It does disrupt the stream. I'm sorry. Please don't break the rules. Don't make me do it. Don't make me do it. I don't like to. I don't want to. But I will, because that's what a leader needs to do. You got to be strong as a leader. You got to make those tough choices. Sometimes people try to sabotage what you're doing. Sometimes people sabotage themselves, right? They sabotage their own fun without even knowing it. That they continually sabotage themselves toward the goals and break the rules, just so they can say, "Hey, I don't like to follow the rules." Well, okay, but bye, bye. Over here, parked it over here. All right, we're gonna get over here. We're gonna make a couple more robots, and then we're going 7 days to die. Sorry about that. Crashola, everybody. Let's try that again. All right, where are we going? Or Finch Farm. Let's do it. Now, Finch Farm is right next to a great place to test your weapons out, where those super mutants were, or probably still are, because we had restart.
Hot and ready to bring the pain, sir.
Oh, yeah, it's daytime. Oh, look at all this target-rich environment we got here. Look at this target-rich environment. We're going to have to find all the evil that lurks in the wasteland, and we're going to have to shoot it. Oh, look at that tank. How cool. Cool, I'd love to be able to drive that tank. That would be neat. Do we have anything? Way over there! Gotcha! It might be like, Kismet, why do you shoot the cars, bro? Because it's fun! That's number one. But number two, so when I'm standing next to cars, they don't blow up on me. Because that sucks when that happens. Can't get it. Can't get it. So many cars. So many cars, but not enough time to shoot them all. Cars.
Stand by for landing.
Oh, here we go again. All right, now this time I'm going to be smart. Get out of my power armor. Run in here and save. There we go. Or maybe not. No! I was trying to be smart. Let's give it a minute. Let's give it a minute. You redeemed for pun in 45. Awesome. Awesome. Let me see if it came through. There you go. Yes, it did come through, Gregory Armin. Thank you so much for redeeming that. It's super fun to use those points. I think it's awesome to do that. Frozen. Frozen. Game is completely locked. Hold on. I'm going to bring up my overlay. We're having a rough night tonight. Windows updated. Screwed up all of my sounds today. Yeah, it really don't want to let me out of there. Task manager, nope. Alt F4 it, nope. Does not let me out. Nope. Completely crashed. Blue screen of death. Well, not really blue screen of death, that's just blue screen. When you restart your machine. But you might be like, Kismet, wait a minute. You're restarting your machine? How are you still streaming? Well, I got two machines. I got two machines. One is my streaming machine, and one is my PC, which is my gaming PC that I use. So in case something like this happens, we can sit and chat. We can sit and chat, hang out, watch that thing burn over there. From all the love been dropping in that Dragon Hammer today. Now, wait a minute. Do we give him a love train? I just totally like zoned on that love train. Did I zone on that love train? Hold on a second. It's not unlike me to zone on a love train. Hold on. I think I zoned on that love train. I apologize, Hopshock. I totally zoned, bro. That was my bad. Now we're going to have to give him even more of an epic love train. Because I zoned. Got too busy in-game and I got sidetracked. I meant to come back to it. But why we got a minute? While we got a minute, now would be a great time to go in and show some love. Now, if you've never been to my stream before, and if you've never, or you maybe just never seen the love train before, what we do is something special here. For people who show the stream some love, the people who hit that subscribe button, the people that show this stream some love by hitting the donate button or the follow button sometimes, depending on who they are, we basically show them some love right back to them. Right back to them. What we do is we go in and we give them the Kismet love train. Now, while I'm reloading here, let's go ahead and get that love train going. So you put @Hopshock, and you put your favorite emotes in there. Now, if you are a subscriber, throw the Kismet love in there. But if you are a non-subscriber, that's okay. Throw your favorite emotes from your favorite streamers. They'll pop up all over the screen, showing that love for the people that keep this stream going. Let's do it. Bam! Love train! Let's go, everybody. Get on that love train. Show that love. I'm going to keep logging in the game here. One more time. One more time. Let's see if it got that save. Get on that love train, everybody. There we go. Sister Wolf throwing that love at Hopshock. Pimp of the Dead throwing it in there. Blowing up those emotes. There they go. There they go. Good vibes coming through. Nice. There he goes. Look at that little dragon. He went by. The little dragon holding himself a little bag of love. I think we might be jinxed, everybody. I think we might be jinxed. We still got our robots. Yes, we do. I don't know. I don't know if it's going to let me go. I'm gonna try once more, everybody. If I can't do it this, then we're gonna switch over to 7 Days to Die, and we will deal with Fallout next time. Give it one more shot. All I want to do is make 2 more robots. That's all I want to do. It's not making it easy. Not making it easy for sure. Let's get in the thing here. Look at that love train for you. Look at that love train for you, Hopshock. Tons and tons of love. I do apologize for the delay, but sometimes I do get sidetracked. I do have that kind of issue. It's like squirrel. That does happen. Ah, look at that double train you got going there, crazy. Very nice. Very, very nice. Let's go. One more try, everybody. One more try to Finch Farm. Let's do it. Come on, Finch Farm.
All systems.
Boom! Look at those emotes go flying.
All weapon systems are go. Good shooting night.
Yeah, the cool thing about it, when it shows the emotes over here, it's not blocking them. It's not blocking them via Streamlabs. They still work perfectly good. Already saved, Raz. Already saved. Whoa, the cars, cars, cars. We don't want to miss any. It's a beautiful day for blowing up cars. Right there. Got that sucker. Over there. On the far side. Up on top. Right here. Couple of them. Whoa, that's jackpot. That's jackpot right there. We got a bunch of them cars. That'll teach those cars. That'll show them who's business. Who's means business up in here.
Setting her down at the target
Boom.
location.
Back up here. Dream backdrop off. Let's do this. Let's do this. All right, still over there doing his thing again. One more try, everybody. Here we go. Let's do 8 hours this time. Do a full 8 hours, see if it lets me save. All right, mission successful. We saved. Oh, the kill box is going into action. Whoa, blew up a robot over there. Oh my goodness, it's a crazy battle. Okay, at least we can save. All right, this time we're taking the battle to them. What do we got? What do we got? I say we call in the Minutemen. Let's get them going. Minutemen, gonna need your help. We're also going to go ahead, call in some artillery smoke grenades. Cool. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, some stuff blowing up over there. Whoa, vertibird blew up.
We see your smoke, General. Preparing to fire for effect.
Here comes the artillery coming in. Oh, now it's getting on. Get those Supermans. Should have shot it more in the middle. Sure looks epic. Whoa, look out, a little close on that one. Minutemen's here helping out. Right here, we got a Minutemen helping out right there. Whoa, look out. Dang, that's a lot of shots. Should have went in there closer and shot it in closer. Oh well. Trying to get the ones on the side here.
Ceasing fire. Good luck.
Thank you. Thanks for the artillery support. All right, everybody. We're not going to mess around with this all day. We got to get in there. We got to get this done. We got to build some robots. Whoa, some stuff blowing up over there. Going in after him, guys. All right, got that done. All right, hold on. I'm going to need to get some stem packs going on. A little bit of vegetable soup. All right, who are we after next? What we got in here? Ammo box. Legendary guy. Legendary guy somewhere. There he is. Going after him. Hello. Oh, that guy can take some damage. Come on, what you got? He's down. Synth at him. Oh no, Settler dead.
We are the future.
Keep those stem packs going. The heck? Get down from there. He's like dancing. He's like doing a river dance. He's doing like a river dance up there. Stop that. Come down there where I can kill you. Get down from there. This guy's getting owned. Getting shot with fire that way. People with guns over this way. Way to crossfire, guys. Way to crossfire. Oh, look at this. Troubleshooter's Ripper does 50% more damage against robots. Nice. Nice, nice. This stuff got owned up in here. Got owned. Look at all my peeps backing me up. Great job, guys. Great guy. Great job to the Minutemen.
Hey.
Glad we could help.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Now we're going to go up here for just a second. Up this particular one right here. Oh. I don't want to shoot it because my dudes are right there. But we're going to go up here just for a little bit. Just for a little bit. Is this the one? Nope, this isn't the one. It's that one over there. Let's fly on over. Great thing about the jetpack. Still a little tappy tap. Tappy tap tap. Oh, what do we got right here? That's right, big old fat man. A whole bunch of loot.
Slow unless you lighten your load.
And of course we got some super mutant leg armor. And a nice little place to take a nap if we want. If we want, but what we want to do is we want to return to Finch Farm here, which is actually behind us. Back over that way. Let's go ahead and do it. Let's see if we make it all the way across. Space bar, space bar, space bar. Ah, so close. So close, everybody. So close. There we go. Now, of course, I'm overburdened. Wouldn't be a Kismet stream if I wasn't. And there was some other loot back there, but we're just going to say, forget it. We out of here. Forget it. We out of here. We're going to make a couple of robots. We're going to save first. Then we're going to make a couple of robots. And then we're going to call it for today. And we're going to switch over 7 Days to Die. And get a launch going. Get our stable launch going. Hopefully it works perfectly. Well, we'll see. Very rarely does it ever work perfectly, but we'll see. Boom. "7 days to die." Yep. Show them how it's done, kids. Exactly. That's what I just did. I had to go in there. I had to do a little bit of run and gun. A little bit of run and gun action. Yeah, we play another game called 7 Days to Die. It is like Fallout 5, as I like to call it. It is amazingly fun. Super, super fun. And we're going to start again from scratch. We're going to do the stable version. Hopefully our farms work now. Hey, what's up?
Excuse me.
We saw your flare. Came as quick as we could.
Ah, thanks. Well, you know, have some food, relax. The battle's over. The battle's over, lady. Feel free to hang out. There we go. And I'm going to go ahead and take this fat man and a bunch of this other stuff that I have on me. Oh, there was like a lucky missile launcher in there too. Nice. And let's put all this stuff down into there. I got one vertibird signal grenade left. We got that sharp synth leg, which gives +1 charisma and intelligence. That's not bad. Not bad. And some mods. Some ammo I don't need. Flamer fuel don't need. And there we go. So we offload all of that. And once we do that, we will try to save. Let's save over in this one. All right. Yeah. Okay. Working now. Working now. Little issue there before.
Hey there, friend. We're in some real trouble. Maybe you can help.
I'm with the Minutemen. How can I help?
It's these damn greenskins, the super mutants. Whenever they come through, we just have to run away or hide. They take everything they can eat and destroy most everything else. And if they ever took us by surprise, we'd all be dead. We can't live like this. Please, you've got to help us.
I'll take care of those super mutants. I promise.
I hope so. We didn't know what to do.
All right. Well, if I happen to go by there, I'll take care of it. If not, too bad. I'm busy. I'm busy. I got stuff to do. Okay, so we're here at the Finch farm. Now, if you're going to build a giant farm, this is a great place to do it. As you can see, I've already got a bit of a farm going right now. They're doing some carrots. They're doing some potatoes. I'm going to go ahead and grab the potatoes. So I can use those and put some more down. Now, the trick to farming in Fallout 4 is pretty simple. You go ahead and you... my microphone back over here. You go ahead and you basically take your food and all of that. If you have one of something, right? You put it down, you make it into 2. You make that 2 into 4, 4 into 8, 8 into 16, 16 into 32. Simple as that. And that's typically what I do at the very beginning of the game, is just kind of double up on all the food and water that I do. Like that. And there's 12 there. And I think I'm just going to go ahead and use the rest of these here, even though it's not going to be even. Even though not even. Okay, and you can see I've got just some beds here, just some basic build stuff, a little bit of a kill box there, a little bit of a kill box here. We'll have to do that a little bit. Fix that up next time. But for right now, we want to go ahead and build some robots. So let's go ahead and put down a robot workbench here somewhere. Let's put it over here out of the way, so the people aren't right up in my zone. And let's go ahead and craft some new automatrons. There we go. Nice. Now I'm going to do 2 more for tonight, and then we will do some more next time. And this is going to be farm, and this is going to be top atlas. There we go. Boom. And again, the same thing. I'm going to go to the legs. Change the Mr. Handy thruster. Then we're going to go ahead and go to the voice. Going to go to the bleep voice. Like so.
Something's out there.
Uh-oh.
Find them.
Something's out there. In this direction. Robot went straight over there. It goes really... See how fast it goes? That's why I put them in that Mr. Handy thing, because they travel really, really fast. And then they can farm really, really fast as well. Down there fighting whatever it is. I love just to watch the NPCs.
I had no choice.
I love to watch the NPCs interact with the environment. I mean, that's genius. If you think about how hard it is to make that all work very consistently, it's pretty tough. Pretty tough stuff. Let's see if our robot makes it back. I don't see him. I wonder if he got destroyed. Let's go take a look. Now, your robots can get destroyed, by the way. Any robots you build, which kind of sucks because in the very beginning that didn't happen. What was it they were killing over here? There he is. He's on his way back.
Hey.
What?
There's Top Atlas. Getting in trouble over there. Getting in trouble. All right, I got to make one more. One more to go. Look at all these people hanging out. We got Minimen hanging out. We got vendors. All sorts of stuff just chilling out here at the base. And again, one more robot to make. Let's do it. Let's do it, everybody. New automatron. Oh, no. Bummer. Or not. Out of resources. Out of resources. Resources. Let's do it. Save. Yeah, whatever, Crossballa. Whatever, bro. I don't see it pop up and say it. I know that that's not true. I know it's not true. Actually, very early when I was a streamer, I was streaming with my kids. And they saw that in the chat, and they were like, oh, well, there's someone donating. And I thought someone actually did donate. They got me the very first time. But when someone just pretends to do it, I like the idea of you donating. I appreciate that. I appreciate the sentiment. Boom. Okay, so it's Fallout night, exactly, Gruff. Well, you've got here at the end of Fallout night. Usually I play for a couple hours. We went a bit long today. We're going to be playing 7 Days to Die. Of course, we're going to start from scratch. If you've never seen it before, or if you have seen it before, stay with me. Stay with me. We're going to have lots of fun. We're going to have lots of fun playing it right now. So we're going to go ahead and stop here. We're going to come back. I'm going to show you a bit on upgrading the base as well. We're going to upgrade our kill boxes next time. We're going to go out. I'm going to show you a great place to find a lot of aluminum, one of the best places in the game. So you can get lots of aluminum for building those robots. And I'm going to go ahead and mark off Top Atlas there. And did I save? I can't remember. Let's do it again just in case. Let's do it again just in case. Let's go ahead and get a nice bird's eye view of the area here. Let's get up here on the kill box. Now, just in case you didn't know, you could actually build your settlement on top of that. Because it's part of this settlement. There's several places where you can build actually up on top of the actual overpass, which is pretty cool. Reminds me of that Johnny Mnemonic movie. Anybody seen that movie? Put a 1 in the chat. You've seen that movie. When they're dropping like a VW bus on people. That's pretty funny. Pretty funny. All right, everybody. So I'm going to take a quick moment here to set up my servers, fool around with all that stuff. And I'm also going to set up, make sure that it switches me and all that other kind of cool stuff. So that was a lot of fun. I love the battle there. The crashing I didn't like as much. But we'll go ahead and switch over here.